Hey, what's up, y'all? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Yes, back to my 4 o'clock p.m. showings. I mean, y'all know around the holiday time, so, a lot of things be happening. So, on Sundays at 4 o'clock, I haven't been on it at that time slot lately, but I still be giving y'all content on a weekly basis. So, it's not like y'all won't be seeing me. It is that I haven't been on my 4 o'clock viewing. But I'm here for this. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know it's all about Love and Marriage Huntsville today. I caught up. So, yes, I watched all the episodes that I missed up to this point, up to last night's episode. And I watched last night's episode as well. And we're going to talk about everything. We're going to talk about how we feel about the show. We're going to talk about the characters, about the storyline. Might not everything that happened, but the major parts that was going on. And we got some things to talk about. So what's going on? So hope y'all ready to talk. Hey, CM Boo, how you doing? Hope you had a great weekend. I myself have a good weekend. Today's Sunday is my Saturday. So, I'm enjoying myself. And I'm off tomorrow as well. And that's it. And we're going to have some little updates as well going on before we start Love and Marriage Huntsville. So I want to give more people time to come in. All right. So you have not done so, subscribe to my channel. I appreciate all the new people who have been commenting on my videos and everything. And y'all wondering how my catfish videos going. I haven't been doing catfish lately because I haven't been in the mood. I mean, I know that one episode y'all told me it was really good. I got to watch it and give y'all my feedback on that. But other than that, I just didn't feel like doing it. So, wasting my time watching boring episodes and doing that. So, the one episode y'all told me about, I'm going to watch that and get into it. It's going to be late, but hey, better late than never. All right, so you had not done so, subscribe to my channel, Mr. 14. Subscribe to my, follow my Instagram and my Twitter, Mr. Grown and Tom Mizzle_Grown. And my Discord is Mr. 14, #3488. Or you can the link down below in the description box. Click on that link. Follow me there. We do a lot of watch-alongs. We do discussions. We share things. You get a personal talk with me and everything. So we have a good time there. And then you support my channel, $Mizzle140. As that. And pretty soon, yes, I will be setting my Patreon soon and everything. Because I'm trying to get my new laptop and everything first before I do everything else. So my holiday present will be getting me a new laptop. Getting this going. Hold up, y'all. What's going on? Hey, shine bright like a diamond. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Yeah, listen, I ain't get my hair cut, y'all. I gotta get my hair cut this week. But it is what it is. Okay. Raining all day. It's gonna be raining all day today and tomorrow in New York. Really? So next Sunday we're gonna talk about Black Kate. If you did not watch Black Kate, it's on Hulu. It's based on the book, and I'm gonna try to see if I can find the book too, like an audio listening to it. But it is really good, y'all. It was 8 episodes. I enjoyed it. I wish they do come back with another season. We have to see because sometimes with these shows it takes so long before you even know that they're gonna come back or not. So next Sunday we're gonna talk about Black Kate. We're gonna deep dive it. We're going to talk about the characters. We're going to talk about the storyline. We're going to talk about the plot. And as well, I don't know if I'm going to rewatch it because I did watch all 8 episodes. Yes, right? Like rainy days don't make me feel all energetic. It makes me just want to be lazy and just relax and sit back. And yeah, we're going to talk about everything. So I'm not going to rewatch it. I do remember everything. So I might take like jotting notes. Bullet points, and then we're going to use that as a fuel of my discussions and when we have a conversation about it. So I hope y'all watched it so we can talk about it. I know some of y'all was telling me about the show, and we finally get to see everything. We watched the last 3 episodes on Thursday. So it was on Thursday or Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. I think we watched the last 3 episodes Friday. And it was good. It was a good show, y'all. And also somebody told me about Black Hamptons. They had Black Hamptons is back on BET Plus. But with Black Hamptons, I think we might have to rewatch the first season because it was only 4 episodes anyway. Was it 4? I think it was only 4 episodes. And we had to rewatch it to catch up and refresh our minds about the storyline and everything. Even though I am older listening to the book, so I do remember the storyline already, but people who probably forgot about it before we start season 2. So, and yes, and I review season 2. I will review season 2 of Black Hamptons because it was really good. I reviewed a little bit of season 1, and maybe next time I'll share the link because I ain't find it now. But I will share the link of that session if you want to refresh your mind on what happened. The next Sunday following that, I think it's the Christmas Eve. I will be home. We will do an end of the year live. Yeah, I know I do it once every year. So end of the year live. So on my Discord and everything, or on my Instagram and Twitter, if y'all want to share what you want me to talk about, anything that happened during the year that you want to refresh on, or you want me to have an opinion on that I never discussed on YouTube channel, because there's a lot of topics I haven't discussed on this platform because I haven't been on it like other YouTubers who just been every little thing that happened is a video. It's like, gosh, maybe I'll get there one day, but maybe next year I will start doing more of that, more social topics on this channel. So have more variety. It's not just waiting on once a week. But yeah. Anything, we're gonna do shows, recaps. Hey, I'm Monty Boo. We're gonna do shows, recaps, we're gonna do resolutions, we're gonna do future updates on the channel. And like same thing like last time. We'll do we enjoy this year, what's the highs, our lows, if anything. And we're gonna jump in the new year for ready for the next year. The way folks be doing the most, child. For real. For real. But I don't get on it. So I think later on I might go probably in Discord just talk about what we're gonna do, future plans, so I can write it down and y'all share feedback with me and everything and stuff. Because there's no panel tonight, because I think Mom was gonna enjoy the Renaissance film tonight. So there's no panel. So after this, I'm gonna probably watch some shows. If I'm on Discord, y'all see me on it, jump with me and let's have a discussion, have a conversation, let's join, let's chit chat. And so like that. But yeah, so we're gonna have end of the year live. So let me know anything that you want to, any shows that you want me to have my final opinion on, overall opinion on, shows that's coming up that you want me to know. Please bring that to me, my attention, and I can discuss it. Topics of the year that's interesting. Resolutions, how all that. The end of the year live, similar to last year. So I got create a little banner and everything again. It's cute. Remember, I might do the same one last year. It's probably updated. Oh, before we start Loving Match Huntsville, get a little bit of time. Because we got some time today, y'all. DC, y'all know DC is coming back. And child, I believe she will, because she gotta get her coinage. So I believe she will. After a while, it's on movie theaters. It probably will become more streaming services. She gonna miss her coins. Because I think she has a couple more. I believe she has a deal that she had to do more releases on the streaming services. I think she has a deal with Netflix as well. So I'm pretty sure this is probably the next one that she might up there on that. Include any other future projects she might have. So, she probably will give up to us soon. She gotta make sure, because everybody will go to the show. So she gonna make her coins in any way possible. So she gonna do it. Oh, what I was talking about? Oh, DC. Love Mavericks DC, y'all. Yeah, I know that show is coming back and it's gonna be an announcement soon. And I want to tell you, I'll say, Carlos, I don't know. At this point, you should make a deal with some streaming services, put all the episodes at one time. Cause child, the way how we probably already forgot what the hell happened last year, because the footage we're gonna be seeing is from a year ago. It's not like when we watch a season and it's like couple months before we watch it and it's good. But this is like a year, a whole year later we could go. So it's like the last episode we saw was the Christmas party when Ashley. I do remember a little bit. What a little bit. Ashley Joy got at it, and Ashley put her hands on Joy, and everything. And they was about to go back and forth and stuff like that. And Ashley was upset with Lorena for not picking a side or straddling the fence and everything. And I think that's what most I remember. Because I think Ashley kind of made it seem like she made Joy. Like they made Joy, and she said, "Oh, so you made me, huh?" You can't answer like that. So that's what I remember so far, if I remember correctly. That's what happened. But to be honest, I'm not going back to rewatch it either. So it's like now we're coming back on it. How we'll review it? Because it's like maybe I should review it as a person I never probably. Maybe I should review it as I never watched the show. And this review, I said, "Oh, so this what happened." And production got to do overtime because most people ain't gonna go back and rewatch the episode. So they might have to do overtime and fill the gaps that we probably forgot, or give us a little special before the season starts, so we can remember what happened. Because I'm not going back. I'm not going back and watching none of that. Yeah, that's last year's footage, a whole year ago. So most people are gonna forget about it. So how we gonna be excited about something coming back that you're gonna be showing case of what continuation from that? And I know Ashley, I think I saved it. I know Ashley posted some comments on Twitter, Instagram. I saved it. Maybe we'll talk about that when we do an end of the year live and bring that up. They should, if they know what's best for them, they should give us a little special recap episode of feeling everything that happened. You know what? I understand. I don't know. Maybe people may not watch this one either, because I know a lot of people saying they probably won't watch it. Because why? A whole year later, like what's going on? It's something that's like an old beef that we just got the beef surface now, and these people been past this for a whole year later. Yeah, we're about to enter another year, and then basically we watch it, we'll be like at least 2 years. So that's that, y'all. All right, y'all. Let's get into these level damage. Unless there any other mini updates we might talk about. Any mini updates? Let me see. Anything? No, maybe all got into it because we got some things to talk. We got to discuss. And it could also be anything that y'all probably, because y'all know I'm like behind. So if y'all know anything that was mentioned throughout the season that was showcased that could add more light to what we're gonna talk about, please do put in the chat search, because maybe so it could be over. I'm looking forward to it. So it could be over. Bye. I love it. Uh-huh. Oh, that was cute. Maybe so it could be over. Exactly. Just be done with it. Oh yes, another mini update. CK, you need to calm down. Maybe I should add this in my end of the year update too. Are y'all looking forward to Bold and Bougie? Have y'all saw it? I don't know. I don't think I would ever. I don't know. I want to review another his show. I mean, don't get me wrong. He gave us content we could talk about. So, and it gave me some good coinage. So I'm not gonna front. But at the same time, it's like I ain't gonna front. I mean, He gonna bring back Going to Gospel. What happened to Encore? You know, that's another show that was one of his shows that he produced. And I could have sworn they said it was gonna be another season. I think I sworn they said it was gonna be a season 2. So I'm trying to understand what happened to Encore. I don't know. They're gonna bring Going to Gospel back. If you bring Going to Gospel, leave that guy, or what's his name? EJ at home. Leave him home. We don't need him again. That's his name, EJ Elijah, whatever his name is. Leave him home. Chad, when he wore that cat suit the first episode, Chad, we don't need him anymore. Chad, he was a freaking character. Going on hard about Bree with his freaking going about Brie her fashions when he's even up to par. No, Elijah was messy, but leave him home. Don't get me wrong, he was entertainment. Don't get me wrong, he did bring some entertainment, but the constant going at the Brie was a little too much to me. I was ready for him to be like messy to drop the horseball for everyone, and he was at some point to everybody. But he's got this latest attitude. Lower your tone, this and that. It's like that. And that Tasha Lay baby, that Tasha girl, like, child, that story, like, you can't convince me that storyline. Like, he curved you in your own house for you to go to a hotel room and have sex with him. Girl, you cannot convince me that was true. And I'm not going to believe it at all. Even to this day, I don't believe that storyline. But whatever, girl. He curved you in the home just for you to go to a hotel room and have sex. Girl, bye. But, for real, just give it a 2-piece. Shit like that. So, but at the same time, I did kind of like Going to Gospel a little bit. It wasn't that bad. It's that Elijah was doing the most. But it was good content to talk about. But I'm glad that it was over producing the God, the law, the church, the law, the church, the church. I would say, nah, I wasn't trying to watch that. Nah. It's enough channels that had that. Let's watch something better. Church influences, but also their personal struggles, their storylines. And I'm glad they did it that well. So Bold and Bougie, I don't know, maybe I'll watch it and see how it is. I don't know. I might give you something. I might talk about it. Child, everybody get some coins, you know. I might like it. But I'm tired of Ashley. Yeah, I can't stand Ashley. I never did. Ashley act like she's in charge of the girls and be doing the most. And act like she don't like drama, but she always part of the drama. I don't like drama, but I'm putting the drama. Couldn't stand Winter because she know Winter give her go toe to toe with her. That's why I feel like she like going to have an argument with Winter because she feel like Winter give her energy back. That's why I feel like I said, "Good, you act like you don't like arguing with Winter." I said, "Good, yes you do." So you know Winter's giving you the back. So you have an opponent to go toe to toe with. I am. I think it'd be cute for this season. So I'll probably give it a chance. You know, he does give us some content that we can talk about. I'm into just given how they drag out. Chill. For real. Oh yeah, Harlem season 3. I want to know who's pregnant. I want to know who's pregnant. And a lot of this shows you can talk about. And I might write these things down. Let me write that down. Bougie. All right. Yeah, I ready for hold on. I want to know who's pregnant. Yeah, I want to know. Because it would be too obvious to make it a good character. So it would be too obvious. I wanted to do something that's not too obvious. But then again, it would be interesting because he did say he didn't want no kids. He wasn't ready for it. After she had this whole imagination that it could be a possibility for him. And then he told her, nah. So I'm ready to release Bel Air or the scripture shows. Oh, yeah, the scripture shows need to come back because I want to be the Bachelor Pink. You know, my name is Chocolate Chip. Down to the valley. I can't wait for the paper to come back. The Valley. And also Power Book 2. I want that to come back. Yeah. And I'm not looking forward to it because everybody gonna be going after Tyreek, and I couldn't stand that. I still don't like that. Everybody gets Tyreek. I want Fred Hamilton to go. Exactly. That producer guy was the messiest. Oh yes. Okay, we talked long enough. I know everybody say, "What you want to talk about Love Something?" Yes, I will. It will get there. Let me go to the spoon. So this is the end of year talk. Black Hampton. Oh yeah, John DeMajor. There's so much stuff going on with him. The fact that he allegedly he want his girlfriend to be like Coretta Scott King and stuff like that. I was like, I know you didn't. What's wrong with your mind? If you wanted someone like that, you should have dated. You know what? I wonder if they going to let Megan Good or let go of Megan Good. I don't know. I mean, if they do a season 3, it'd be important for her to keep her character there. I mean, they always gonna replace her. I mean, that's part of it. That's their show. But I think they're gonna keep her. All right, y'all. Somebody's saying, "Child, the YouTube streets for Love and Huntsville better than the show." Child, they be going in. I know that's right. All right, so y'all know the episode I had started off with stopped that Sex Lies and Videotape. That's how back I went. That was the last episode I stopped at. And from there I went on. So I wasn't too far off of the season. I just missed a couple of episodes. And from that episode to then on, we're gonna talk about. So I did stop when, Chris talked to Martell. Oh wait, hold on, let me see when it started. So I can tell people start narrative, no marriage. So this time. So, well, Chris was telling Martell that how Marceau was downplaying the Holt's contribution to their success, or lead to starting their success. And Martell, he was kind of pissed. He said, "Don't try to play me like we wasn't there for you." You know how he get upset. So I'm not gonna really go really into details about the altercation between Martha and Marceau because it wasn't that relevant. Because after a while, that same scene, they kind of like went past that and moved forward. So we have to revisit that thing back again. But other than that, we all know that the host did Borden and Scott's into their company to make a sculpt to thrive. Because they had one was more residential, one was more commercial. So they would bring their expertise to each other and to move forward. But at the end of the day, the Scots did buy out the hosts, and the hosts out, and now it's just Scott's running it. But they allegedly got some legal troubles right now, so we'll see how that goes. But other than that, Martell was upset. Don't try to downplay us. And more so he likes to gaslight. He likes to go around the circles. He likes to beat around the bush. He likes to just do a lot of things to people, make them feel like they stupid and not. It's actually like you the dumb one, but think that he's so smart and everybody's so dumb. And so they're going back and forth, and it was getting anywhere. I mean, they said, "Did you owe me? Did I pay you? You paid me. This is the money." And they said, "No, I ain't gonna have nobody going on stage talking. They don't got their struggles and talk about their struggles." And I said, like, okay. And yes, some business had their little struggles. They had to really talk about their internal strife. So that's the only reason why you didn't want them to talk. But whatever. So they went back and forth. So, Tisha, aka Teletubby at times, and more so of daughters is have their own product line, Mila Macy. And they was packing everything. They was teaching them the part of the business and how things going and everything. And I want this more on chit chat, so not so much of a review, y'all. So let's make a little chit chat of what's happening. So jump in and join and let me know how y'all feel. So teaching them about the process in the business. But unfortunately, apparently, Tisha, website designer or manager, copy and paste Stormy's shipping and return policy into their return policy and didn't proofread and update and check it out before they published it. So that got wind of it, and then it went all on social media and all that stuff like that. People get flaks on both sides. You know, the guys say, "How can you do this?" And people coming at this guy say, "You should have proofread. You the manager of your business. Like this was you like that." And then it went under the Stormy because I don't know. Maybe they feel like Stormy saying, "How you let these people do this and this is that and you wait." So all that it's like a cahoots. So they both got flack for it. That's what according to Stormy. She said she got flack for it as well. So that's the whole thing. But I say, yeah, teacher, like you gotta be hands on. You can't just let everything. Yes, even though you're the manager, you was hoping that you was putting all those eggs in one basket and believing the person. But you can believe all you want, girl, but you still gotta prove. You still gotta oversee things, especially stuff like that. So you need to be hands on. Unless you really, really know these people, letting you know, you just starting your business. So if you're supposed to be the head person, you hire person one and design the website. Especially as a starting a business for your daughters, you got to make sure you're hands on every aspect of it all. And that's that. So I know you should put on the bulk and the blame on the designer and the manager, but I said at the end of the day, you is the head person, so it does falls on you. Even though I know sometimes, like, nah, if I didn't do it, it falls. But I said at the same time, yeah, it's a reflection of your business, so you should oversee that before you put it out there. And yes, they corrected it, but at the same time, it's damage is done because in the public opinion, they say, "Oh, you lazy, you can't do nothing right." I said, "Ooh." So they started talking about Stormy about her calling Marceau a B. And I'll say, yes, Marceau, you do be like a bitch behavior. You do. You do get bitch behavior sometimes. So at times. So if you go act like one, you might call them like, but at the same time, yes. Most men don't want a female calling them a B. It's like that because that's like disrespectful. Because you know we a man, David. We a man. You could be calling them a B. And yes, it is kind of rude because you know men sometimes get upset like that and come after you. And because you're female, you'll expect them to go off at you like that or come back at you or put your hands on you or anything like that. I don't think they should be doing that. But they have the right to say something back if you go call them one. But you know, Marceau plays along. He said, "Oh yeah, I'm the biggest B." So if you didn't like it, you could have said, "No, don't call me that." Shut it down right then and there. And tell Stormy that, no, I'm not that. But you played on with it. And then you have an issue with it. So I was like, but yes, I get it. Yeah, no, B is my favorite curse word. But I know when to use it and everything. I use it like when I do reviews and everything and I talk about things, everybody is called a B. This cut could be a B. Like anything could be a B. But when in arguments are like that, I don't use that words against my female counterpart because you know, that is rude and disrespectful. You gotta know when to use it. So, and you know, so we say, "Oh, my culture is no we that's a common thing. We could do about it. We could talk about that. It's a word. It doesn't mean anything." So I said, but at the same time, people ain't gonna like that. So just because you come with your family, don't do that to everybody else because you feel type of way about it. But yes, at times more so does be bitch made. It is what it is. Cape Crusader, right? So Cape Crusader and Hotbox. Now I know y'all know I be giving people nicknames, and some of y'all be following me for a while now. Y'all shouldn't remember who is which is what. It's like that. But people who are following me who don't know, Cape Crusader is Kimmy, and Hotbox is Maurice. And Maurice's name always gonna be Hotbox because he don't want to calm down. If he stopped becoming Heat, I probably would give him back his real name. But other than that, no, he will always be Hotbox. And that's gonna be it. That's that. And Cape Crusader, Kimmy got her name Cape Crusader because when she started caping for her man online about everything and stuff that he kind of bad himself for. And I know the last episode she did kind of confront him about it. But at the same time, like, girl, you was in the mouth, so you always cape for him anyway. So your name is Cape Crusader. And like I said, I did start telling you that I was not feeling Kimmy anymore. I had stopped feeling her for a long time because her actions and what she was doing and how she moves. And yes, especially the episode. I remember when she told Tisha that. Remember that reunion when she told her that if you was not family, we probably wouldn't be friends in real life, and that kind of hurt Tisha. And I said, I kind of believe so. If y'all was a family, you wouldn't be friends. And they go around saying, no. I would say, girl. And they gonna turn around, act like that's not what you meant. You meant every word you said, girl. That's what you meant. Now you're gonna come around and say you don't want to meet that because you want to be a messy person and tell Tisha exactly what happened. Now, it was something she wanted to. Oh, the holiday party, because Tisha wasn't there. That's the whole thing that happened. Like she wanted to tell Tisha everything what happened at the holiday party about Kiki, all that like that. So she go around saying that, oh, that's not what she meant in the reunion. Yes, you exactly meant that. But girl, you want to turn around, change your words, BP and PP around here. Right then and there, I kind of shifted from Kimmy. I said, oh, Kimmy, I know I was the only one because every day I was fine. I know people was kind of like feeling to Kimmy from that start from that as well. I said, no, Kimmy, you meant that. But no, she turned a different tune when she had that sit down. You know, so Cape Crusader had to sit down with her friend Andre, and they would talk about this whole thing about her sexual things and lack thereof with Hotbox. And I'm tired of that. At the end of the day, girl, you was going through some things and he can't understand that. You just let that go. Hey, how you doing, Diva D? What's going on? Welcome. She like drink ass Phoenix with that wet hair. Oh yes, right. Rise with the Phoenix. Kimmy was different until the other two swung. Exactly. Cause Kimmy was like, I would like her because she was on her own. She had her own mindset. She was not thing, and then all of a sudden she just got lumped up and swapped up, and I just not feeling her lately. It's like that. If y'all want to check out Diva D. She started her channel not so long ago, so support and help each other out. And she's starting to do some reviews as well, y'all. So let's get into it. It's like that. Yes, from there, she sit down and had a whole conversation about this whole thing with Hotbox. And I was like, listen, at the end of the day, he was on. He should understand what's going on. You is going through a whole little thing, and you was sick, and radiation and chemotherapy is a lot. It takes a toll. So you have to understand. Because if the shoe was on the foot, child, they gonna want you, oh baby, don't leave me, I need this and that. And when his thing can't work, what, he gonna be depression or something like that? So it's all funny games when you start having ED. And then what? It's a mental thing, Hotbox. It's a mental thing. Mental. So they talk about anything about sex toys. I said, yes, go get a pocket pussy and call it a day. Go to the store and get one. And you be fine. It's okay. You want 2-3 times a day. I said, what the hell's going on with you, Energizer Bunny? You got that much time in your hands? Now, granted, when you're in hot in the box and you probably want it every now and then, we all grown adults here. Every now and then, you might be like, "Oh, child, I'm in heat right now." You might do it at least twice in some days or 3 days, it's like that. But on average, most of us probably want it like at least probably 3 or 4 times a week. Hey, yeah, let me know 3 or 4 times a week. So I was like, that's standard. And he doesn't. He is addiction. He has addiction because that's too much. Especially when he told us. Remember when he told us that he had six people in one day, and one day 6 different people in one day. I said, "Oh no, that's a problem. That's a problem. I don't know what you're doing." Yeah, he don't look like he give a good lay. He don't look like it. I don't. I don't see it. It is addiction. He don't believe it, so he think it's so cute in the games. And I said, a lot of y'all guys think they're so cute in games, so y'all can just have sex like that in one. I said, oh, we know who loves sex just as y'all, but y'all don't like it. I know what I mean? But okay, he don't want that. Because if he was sex over there, you could have it. You could get it. You could get a hot box. You can get it somewhere. Just get it somewhere. You can get it, girl. But 2 or 3 times a day is too much. 7 days a week, 2 or 3 times. Like, come on. between 14 and 21 times. Oh, well. Can't figure freak. They go. I said, oh, calm down. Slow your motion down. Do something better. Let the stroke. Don't go too fast. Don't go too slow. You got to make your body flow. You got to do what TLD says, y'all. You got to know what to do it. So, but nah, it's too much. And trying to please him and I said, girl, you got time. No, you probably don't got no time, but at the same time, you got to do something better. So she think about doing a sex therapist and consider that and work on that. We're going to talk about that later on, but that was this recent episode. But yeah, I mean, I think part of that is you just roll over, like he's in his words, roll over and take it. No, foreplay me, intimacy, would like that could lead on, and maybe it would get me the juices flowing to get down to get ready. But no, you just want to bump it over and just get no time. Maybe no foreplay, no nothing, no kissing, no touching, no hugging, no rubbing, no massaging, none of that. Like facing the place, none of that. And she the one feeling bad. I said, you do a lot of hoops and gymnastics for him, but he ain't doing it for you. And go online and say it's admirable for her to roll over and take it. And people were windmilling him all over the comment section. That's how maybe that's probably he wanted to sue people. He probably wanted to sue people because we was windmilling his ass left and right. And here she comes. And that's why I started giving her the name Kate Crusader. When she had that sit down Fox show, she's like, no, he doesn't. And I was like, so you just caper for him all in that figure's interview, huh, girl? Knowing that he embarrassed you and you appear on his interview. Every time he talked, he kept looking around. I said, girl, because you know you was uncomfortable. And you know you was not feeling it. But yeah, you was Cape Crusader for your man. All right, go ahead, girl. Yes, he probably need to do self-reflection. And probably you. And then, yes, get intimacy going. So the promo, y'all remember the promo they were trying to do? They were trying to do the promo of Bet and Black. It's supposed to be a charity event. It's like that, and teacher cannot be sexy. She was doing what she said. I said, Tisha, what is she doing, girl? That girl cannot be sexy at all. I was like, oh, no sex appeal going on here. So how you get turned on? Now, I mean, don't get me wrong, it might not be for everyone. But girl, you were trying so damn hard being sexy and you couldn't do it, girl. You were just. I said, oh no. You can tell she getting sexy. Remember that commercial she tried to do with Destiny? You remember that commercial? I said, "Oh, don't walk anymore. Don't walk no more. Don't do that, girl. Don't do that." Now, get me wrong. She's a beautiful lady, got a nice body, but girl, the sex appeal is not there, y'all, at all. Not at all. So they tried to do this commercial, and it fell flat. Ooh, that commercial was terrible. Yeah, they couldn't get that promo. They were doing the promo for a while. It took like 15 to 16 takes before they got it right, and it was there. And in order for them not to be able to do the event, because someone called the what department? What kind of? It was not the health department. Trade department, business department. It was one of the departments to oversee these businesses and tell them they was illegally gambling and also like that. So they could not do the event. I said, "Ooh, child, they don't like y'all." She said, "They trying to turn us down, and they trying to take me back to the strip club, and I can't do that because I can't do that. I don't got no sex appeal. I can't." I was like, "Oh no, they trying to turn your business down." But oh well. All right, so this was a shifting thing, this whole thing. The whole Kiki and Tisha and Moso. So let me tell you how I feel about this whole thing. Right? We all know when Kiki had sat down with her auntie Wanda and told us that how the family put the girls against each other and how they were trying to compete with each other and make the girls compete with each other and all that jazz. And that's how their relationship was. And they were never really a good fitting, despite them saying they was close and they had a good time, also like that. I guess sorts of teenager, but growing up, the family didn't really get along, and the girls were pitted against each other. So it was all competition and competitiveness. So it was like it was never that closeness niche of family they were trying to present to be. So I said all that to say, just because they was family doesn't mean they was close. And for the silence of Auntie Wanda, she always talks, knowing that was true. And I said, that's all we need to know. So for everybody making it seem like, oh, because they cousins, she didn't be doing it. I say, yeah, whatever. When you got family members who don't even rock with each other like that, stuff doesn't, it makes a reality. They are family members right now who don't give a damn about each other. It will go against each other in a heartbeat. Sad, but that's reality. Unfortunate, but that's sometimes reality. That's what some people saying, that sometimes blood is not always thicker than water. Because your blood could always be the one who turn you to be the biggest enemy against the stranger. Said all that to say, just because you have blood doesn't mean there's loyalty with each other. Doesn't mean you all have a good relationship. Some of us might not have a good relationship with some of our family members right now. Don't even talk to them in years. Because your peacefulness and your sanity is important than being in a toxic relationship, in a toxic environment or toxic structure. So, at one point, they were always close at one point. But when Kiki confronted her auntie, it was true at some point that the family put them against each other, and they probably had to work their way to try to be close. But at the same time, their relationship was always rocky, according to Tisha and Kiki. The relationship was always rocky, and at one point it was close, but at the same time, it was always like a slight competition. And I guess it was part of the family doing that for them. So it was always some tension between them at some point. I say all that to say is that Kiki and Tisha were never that close for us to make believe that they were so loyal to each other, that what they was doing on this show was so out of pocket. I said, no. First of all, what's out of pocket? You telling people my business before I even got a part of the show, and probably potentially, allegedly got me off the show because you said something to get you on the show. That's speaking everything in existence. Because I was supposed to be part of it. But no, you told somebody about some things and then I can't go into the show. F you. So yes, years later, she came on the show and said something about, anyways, we talk about the marriage. Just say that you had to look at your marriage. That's all she said. But she's like, oh, no, she's talking about cousin. I said, well, cousins, it would be cute and all, and I'm going to agree with y'all if they was close. So at the same time, there wasn't. So you did me wrong. I did you wrong. You take me back. I take you back. I did you wrong. You did me wrong. They did each other wrong. Now, would I get on television and do that to my brothers and like that? So no, because we're close like that. So that would not happen in my end. But other than that, and even though we don't talk all the time, but still, we don't have that hate and animosity between each other for me to get on TV to do that. So that's not. But if you had a rocky relationship, me, I never was that close. I understand that. So I said all that to say, seems to me, in my opinion, Tisha Marceau always thought they was kind of better than Kiki because Kiki was going through something. Because Kiki was going through something, they felt like they had a one-up on her because she was going through this addiction. It got clean too. She was clean by the time they told Mel to freaking and Martell her business, and it wasn't even a business to be told because she was already clean. But no, they did anyway. So you don't think he should feel something about that? First of all, you know, you telling my business before me even telling my own business. And there was no need business to tell because I was already clean. So what was the point of that? For real. She just found like she was finally better than someone. Exactly. That's why I give me the vibes. It's giving me the vibes that, oh, because y'all was there for her, y'all helped her out, or trying to get her clean, y'all have the right to feel the type of way about it. I say yes, don't get me wrong. Yes, if she was doing these things that she was allegedly stealing and doing stuff like that, understand that with the family. And at one point, y'all might feel the type of way that y'all was there for her and all the stuff that. But after she got clean, she didn't relapse again. So it was no need for y'all not to trust her. But the trust was not there already from the beginning before she had addiction because y'all was never really that close at some point in time. And I think this addiction is kind of drew a further wedge against y'all. So I'm laying the whole foundation of how I feel about this whole dynamic between Keisha and David Marceau. Because I feel like they feel like, because they was there and she was going through that, they was better than her, and she's a fixer-upper or something like that, or someone going to fix a project. So she don't get to come here and try to act like she this, and then she's down like that. And how dare she try and come against us because we help her out. That's what made it seem like when we talk about that freaking barbecue, and I sit down with Marceau, act like he was the only person who's going through this, and nobody else should have an issue, and nobody don't understand what they was going through. I was like, so you don't think nobody else have the same issue with their family members? It was only on you, huh? Y'all were done so fucking wrong that y'all feel like this was it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have some things about what Kiki doing that drink. I mean, I didn't agree with that, but at the same time, listen, it is what it is. Now, would I done it? No, I would not have done that, and I didn't agree with her doing that. But at the same time, I understand it. But it was not because she was on something either. Because that's the storyline. That's the story they were trying to go with. Oh, we know she back on it. How you know? That's what was getting me upset and pissed off about them. I said, what? And y'all coming here in the show act like y'all so feeling good. They started feeling themselves. Especially after freaking, Mel Martell was not in the limelight anymore. And then the show had to center around the Scotts. And they boring ass storylines. And they was even all that entertaining to be carrying the show anyway. But at some point in time, they were trying to center and make Tisha and Marcel this it person. And it seemed like it got to their head because they think they was all this in the bag of chips. And they not. But that's why I feel. So Mel and Kiki talking met up. And so Kiki was telling Mel about this whole thing. So apparently Kiki had a hairstylist. They keep up in the name, but I think we all remember who the name was and everything because it was alive and everything that happened. It was a hairstylist. I forgot the name, so I'm gonna call her LAMH. Hey, Channel Boo. Hey, Mizzies. Yes. What's going on? Call her LAMH. Y'all tell me her real name because I forgot about it. It's a stylist, LAMH. And, she kind of denied it when they was on live together. She said, no, I didn't sleep with him outside. I said, of course you won't say it on live. Of course you won't say it on live. Her name was Jasmine. Was it? I could have sworn her name was started with an A. I don't know. Maybe it was Jasmine. Y'all let me thank you. Her hairstylist named Jasmine, calling to DVD. And they put the name out, so we're going to call her Jasmine for now. Carson Blue. Carson. I remember Carson's name was brought up, but what Carson was? She was the hairstylist? I don't think she was the one that slept with him so I know she had information about, Coleslaw and Martell. Or you talk about the other girl that Mel bought when teacher asked. Yeah, it was the hairstylist. Kiki's hairstylist, something like that. She wasn't in that. It was somebody else. I could have sworn her name was A. I could have sworn her name was started with A. But maybe it was Jasmine. Maybe. Oh yeah, happy belated birthday to Jada. Her birthday was yesterday, y'all. So wish her happy birthday. She won the Mizzies. Like that. But yeah, they kept rubbing her name out. But I think we all know the name because this was all on social media all this past time and everything. And it was just the hairstylist that was doing. It was a hairstylist that was doing Tisha hair as well. It's like that. Oh. And I guess she was talking to Marcel, allegedly. And hey, yes. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday. All right. So she was working on with Teacher's hairstylist or was Kiki hairstylist that also was doing Teacher hair as well. And she was talking to Marcel, and apparently they went out somewhere and they allegedly had a threesome with someone else. And that's what it was. And I guess the ex-boyfriend of the person who had a threesome, who was messing with Marcel, who allegedly had a threesome with, talked to Kiki and told Kiki, said that's what he broke up with thing, and he let it all out because that's the reason why he broke up, because she cheated with Marcel. That's what all was said according to Kiki. And Kiki wanted to tell Tisha face to face because I understand that like this is the type of information I don't want to say it over the phone. Tisha wanted her to say it over the phone, talk to me on the phone, tell me about everything. Like, listen, no, tell me on the phone. But she said, no, I want to have face to face. And I said, you know what? Some things like this should be face to face. But no, y'all not live too far each other. Y'all could just meet up with each other, like, what's up? But Tisha still has some issues. Like, you say you're not gonna stay in my marriage. Like, she wasn't talking about your marriage. And I know every time something infidelity X comes through about Tisha and Marcel's marriage, I don't give a damn. I told y'all that before. I don't care about no receipts anymore. At the end of the day, none of us believe that he was always faithful. I don't give a damn. I don't care. Nobody show up. Nobody say nothing. Maybe he messing with people who got the old school mentality who won't say nothing. So receipts, I don't care. You don't need to show me no receipts. Because at the end of the day, she saw a whole back. A whole back, and they believe that. So at the end of the day, whatever. And she know her husband's back. Because we all believe that was him. Yes, Alonda. I think that's her name was. A whole back. And she believe it. So she don't give a damn. And also the reunion, she saw she had some freaking booty pictures in the phone. Now, whether that happened in that, I said, why you save that in your phone? If it was insane or not. It's like that. So at this point, we don't care. I know everybody say, if he shut up out of the relationship, he can't produce receipts. Fuck the receipts. Like she said on Soul Food, fuck the family. Fuck family. Fuck my husband. So F the receipts. I don't care. Because nobody going to try to say nothing anyway. They're going to keep quiet. And everything you say, you're going to deny. The fact that he didn't answer questions straight up, whatever. Lie that he was with Chris Fletcher at the time, boy, bye. So at the end of the day, none of us going to convince that he was faithful. So, but everybody to get over marriage because we have a perfect marriage. I said stay with your perfect imperfect marriage. But okay, girl, whatever you think so. So I don't care about receipts. You can show me receipts right now. And I said, oh, okay. Maybe somebody showed up, but what's the point? Seem like you gonna leave him or not? So I don't care about no receipts. At the end of the day, so the guy called Tisha, thinking that Tisha thought that Kiki put her up to it to call her. And I said, no, the guy called because he called you. Not because Kiki. And now she think that Kiki is all messy and been on her relationship. And she's tired of it. This is a final straw. And I can't deal with her because she broke her promise because she said she's not going to tell. I said, no, she wasn't in your marriage. She was brought information and she wanted to tell you. But no, you feel something way about it. Because I say you so quick to think that she was all messy, huh? If I would Kiki, I said, girl, I don't give a damn. He gonna leave her man. So why are you telling me this? I don't give a damn. I don't care. Oh, that what happened? You had to do it something? Did you record it? Because I don't know. Because anything you say, she ain't gonna believe it anyway. So, oh, that's unfortunate. He did. Oh, you watch all this foolishness? Yes, I called her. I told you I was gonna catch up and give y'all a review. Oh, so that's what it is. Because I would kick out and say, oh, if I would kick out with my phone smoke, and I don't smoke cigarettes. I don't smoke at all. I'll be like this. Oh, okay. Now, I'll drop the cigarette. I'll burn the plate there. I just dropped the cigarette. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, he had a threesome. Oh, did he record it? You got it cool? Because, I don't know. Oh, that's cute. How was it? Oh, that's nice. Are you gonna tell? No, I ain't gonna tell her. I ain't talk to her. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me. I guess it's cute. You left the girl? Well, good for your own piece of sanity. You left the girlfriend who cheated on you. Because that's not my marriage. I don't care. Okay. Have a good day. Click, and I want to be mind my business. I said, babe, you know what happened with Kiki? Chill. I don't give a damn. Kiki will get nothing. I don't even call Kiki. No, Tisha. I let her be foolish. So teacher called Kiki and said, "Did you tell me about marriage? Why are you in the marriage?" She said, "No, I'm trying to. So why you didn't tell me on the phone?" And all that stuff. So there's a whole thing going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So teacher feels like we're about Kiki now. I said, "Oh, you do." So I guess they wanted Kiki to fire the hairstylist or whatever, and she didn't do that. So teacher put all the blame on Kiki, like Kiki the one who did something. I say you make it seem like Kiki sitting in your husband's face. Now I understand you be mad at that, but damn, she ain't do nothing other than being a person who got all this information sent to. Because it's this how sensitive your relationships are, you gonna believe anything and think that Kiki is not worthy. So that's that. You know, Hotbox got Cape Crusader a Jeep, and she's gonna be happy for that because she said, Hotbox, I want a Jeep. 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 And maybe he was like, you know what? She's been telling me she wanted a Jeep all this damn time. Maybe I should make her feel happy because we don't got much time. I said, don't you think she been telling you, giving you hits all the damn time? It's like that. So he got her a Jeep, and you know she gonna be happy about that. Talk to his brother about his relationship, and you know more so being a condescending person. I said and trying to clown him. He said, "Oh my gosh, you get twice the month." Twice the month, my dude. That's normal marriage. Twice the month. I said, you know, damn well you didn't get no twice a month. You pump your behind on t-shirts just as much that he trying to pump his behind on figure Cape Crusader. But whatever. Guys, you quick so fast got a vasectomy, so you won't have no kids on. So whatever. So he was telling his brother, said, because she thinking it's mental. He said, if she telling it's mental, it's her body. You say no, it's a mental. Boy, it's her body. And he said, I need somebody to tell me the truth and look at. I said, you don't need somebody else to tell you the truth, which is always in your face. If she tell you it's not her freaking mental, it's her body, it's her body. Let it go. So we all know at this point, Kiki had got no charges filed against her based on that Crime Stopper thing. According to Marceau and Tisha, they believed everything. She did this because she's on that stuff and all that stuff. She's still. I said, how y'all know for a straight conviction that y'all know she's still doing that? That's how I said, oh, y'all just a dusty family members. I can't stand what y'all be. So Tisha did her famous line. I don't know why everybody's looking at me. Everybody open against me because I don't talk about people. I don't know. I don't know why people hate me because I don't talk about people business and I'll be in a relationship. I don't do no wrong. I was like, Tisha, you epitome in being people relationships. You do. You talk about them, you be about them, you talk about them, stuff like that. I said, girl, you do. And it coming back on you because you does the same thing. So you think you just don't be doing nothing wrong. You're just so great person. You're so good at tissues. You don't talk about people. You don't do this. You don't do that. And everything. So that's the case. Then all your storyline should be you and your husband arguing all the time, and not be with nobody else. This is you don't do anything else. You just sit there. You be happy. Nobody come to you for their advice and anything because we message just as much. So you do talk about people as much as they get talked about. So don't act like you sit here act like you don't be doing anything to people. Yes, you do. You do. But girl, you do this every time. I don't know why everybody like me, don't like me because I don't do nothing to me. I don't talk about it. Oh, boy, you want people to put respect in your marriage. Put respect in your marriage? I said respect to who? You telling somebody? No. Not you or your dusty ass husband. Nobody respecting your marriage because you've been together for 15 years. 15 years of longevity and how many long you've been married does not value the quality of your marriage. But whatever. Respect your own dad. So your husband don't respect you like that anyway. Well, whatever. So, this whole thing, it was a big blowout between, Expo. We talked about that thing before, that teacher didn't want no advice and no feedback and all like that because she was on her phone. She didn't say nothing. The two males said something. She wasn't piped up. She's like, "Now, I don't need that. Everything was organized. Nothing about before that. So everything before that was not going to be talked about. But what we going to we're going to talk about what's happened doing." I said, "No, we got to talk about before it because it was all disarray." But other than that, to call that, and he that more so be kind of saying they call Mr. and Mrs. Steele. You said he know I'm Mizzle. That's Steele, right? Trying to play it off. I said, "Oh, child." But he laughed because Courtney was not finna. So Courtney said, "I'm not going to that freaking cookout." She said, "Why are you gonna leave me by myself?" He said, "Yeah, I'm not going." I said, "Oh, you gonna leave her by herself?" So she went by herself and all that. Kate Crusader hot box and decided to have a barbecue to get baby together, have a good time, play some cards, drink some music, drinks. I said drink some music. Drink some drinks, listen to some music, and have a good time, and dance, enjoy themselves. Everybody there came down. Kiki, it came with her husband. Tisha and Marcel sat down. Tisha said hi to her husband, Kiki husband. But when Kiki said, "Hey, Tisha," she said, "Ooh, ooh, ooh, and woo, right past Kiki. I said, "Damn." Just curved her real quick. Curved her. Oh, Kiki said, "Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay." As soon as she sat down, she started talking to Stormy. Stormy was like, "Girl, what happened?" Wait. Stormy said, "Girl, what happened so quick?" Stormy was mad confused. She said, "What the hell?" She just stayed talking. She said, "Let me tell you something real quick, little." Because A and B and C, they having a conversation with D, and D's don't give a fuck about E. So E talked to F, and F had an affair, and F talked to G, and G don't not care about H, and H don't have to talk about I, and I don't left, and he left JKL, all that stuff like that. So they had a whole conversation. So she was like, "Ooh." So Tisha and Marceau was ignoring her, and she would get agitated because she get ignored. Ignored. She said, "Oh, yeah, yeah. So you sit there, you want to be mad, so be mad, be glad, scratch your ass out, give a fuck." And I said, "Child, the way how she bounced that whole drink, yo, that cup was full, y'all. Hold up, y'all. I had nothing in my cup, but I had to do a demonstration." For there, she downed that whole drink. Listen, that cup was full up to here. It was sitting on that table right here. Right here. Tisha was right there. You would think that something went on her. No. Tisha looked like she swam the whole freaking pool. She said, well, she said, "Now I got you talking, huh?" Got you talking. And everybody said, "What the hell happened?" She said, "Oh, that's when everybody would start talking." So more stores, a pet store. He said, "No, we ain't doing this. We ain't doing this." So get over and drunk to her ass. She said, "So do it. Do it. Do it. Do it, bitch. Do it. Do it." And then the husband was like, "Oh, you know what I'm talking about?" Because Marcel was doing a lot. Because she does a lot freaking it's like that. Now, what I throw the drink, no, it was messed up for her to throw the drink. Because at the end of the day, yes. But I understand why when you get annoyed and you already agitated for someone, and any little thing they does, especially ignoring you, they will agitate you to react. So she was upset because it was getting annoyed. But y'all try to pretend that was not the reason why she was doing the drink. She's doing the drink because she was trying to talk to you, curved her, ignoring her, So she said, be mad, glad, and wipe your ass, and I don't give a F about you because she was done. Now, she did regret throwing that drink, and I would not throw the drink. I said, that's messed up. Because at the end of the day, like, let's say, you know, when I throw the drink on you, you don't do a drink on y'all. But at the same time, I said, Chad, that was entertainment. Chad, I love Kiki throwing that drink because I'm tired of teachers sending her mother out of her defense to hide her hand. Yes, her mother was doing a lot. And I didn't care for Miss Wanda, her gourmet dog food type of food business that she have. I don't care. I don't want to eat none of her gourmet dog foods that she's selling. Y'all have that. I'm not. I don't care how good it looks, how good it tastes. That shit like freaking dog food. So I'm not having none of that. So yes, what I do with drink now, it wasn't messed up. It was wrong. Yes, but I would say, child, they got her attention. So Marcel doing the most, as always, to female. He said, "Draw, touch her ass. Take her to the draw, touch." He's like, "Oh, really?" Because he has been doing a lot of drabs. And you say it's not a funny thing, but you kept throwing in her face about it. That's not cute. It's not cute. And I'm glad the cousin Courtney would try and call him out on that. I said that's something sensitive, and you not should be going about that and making them lie about it. And said some sensitive comments like that. And that was messed up. Take her, arrested her ass, and drug test her. How you think that was part of drug related? No, she did that because you're angry, and people fight of people of anger and upset, not because they was on the influences. So anytime somebody do something and they do something out of pocket, you gotta blame that on the drugs? No. But they so hell bent that she does it. They so hell bent that she does that. Very hell bent. Oh, I know. People tell me. I said, how you know? Who told you? No, because y'all think she's doing that because y'all want her to do that. So you can explain why she act the way she act. Because you want her to be on it so you could be validated in your feelings. No, you're not validated because I believe Kiki is clean and she stayed clean. Now she is on methadone treatment to clear the detox her. But that's not an addiction because that's not a treatment that she's getting. That gives her some side effects, like some medication does. But at the same time, I believe so that she's very much clean and aware. And she said, you know what? I'm done with them as just much as they done with me. It is what it is. We don't have to repair the relationship. We was growing up not close to each other. Your family put us against each other. We try to get close, and it's never really got to the point that we could be sisters. At one point, we did try to call each other, but we was never that close anyway. So it was like, at some point, it was somewhat close, low-key competition. So at the end of the day, be mad, be glad, flash your ass, and I'll get a fuck. Shout out to Kiki with that statement, because that was funny. So Marcel said what he said, and the husband tried to come after. You know, Marcel did a whole semicircle around the people. I said, what the hell you going? He right here. He coming to you. He going. Marcel said, oops, you ain't gonna touch me. You ain't touching me. You ain't touching me. You ain't touching me. I got you. You ain't touching me. I said, why the fuck you going a whole one semicircle, you did a half a circle around the people. And I say, Marcel, you're not bothered about it. You have a lot of mouth. Because somebody come up to you, like, remember that freaking Madani event? He acted like he was doing something, but he was doing this, going backwards. I said, no, he's right here. Why are you going backwards? How you gonna go beefed up going backwards? I said, Marcel, I think that the correct action is to get hyped and go towards the person you try to fight, not backwards. But okay, man. Y'all watch that scene again. He was going backwards and he was like, hold on, get off of me. I said, nobody touching you because you going backwards. So what the hell you doing? Nobody bothering you. Child. So he did a whole, and he went behind Jalen. I said, not Jalen. Now Jalen, go, Jalen. Who I was saying? So, Armin could get, that's his name, Armin. Because I'm trying to figure out, what's his name again? Armin tried to get at Marcel, but he didn't want to get touched. Because I said, oh, when it comes to Armin, you want to back around. You want to back down, huh? Make a whole figure semicircle around the people so you won't get touched by Armin. Boy, you was about it. You said drug test her ass, so he gonna drug test your ass in the freaking floor. Write down. Be mad, get glad. Sorry, y'all. Internet symbols acting up. So Mel and Stormy went to check on Kiki, and she was like, "For real, stay one from them, but have a lot of mouth for the females." That's what I say. I don't know why people are imitated by him, because he's just all mouth. If you're not a fighter, say you're not a fighter. I'm not a fighter. I have a mouth to back to protect myself. But if you if you try to act like you have to smoke, be prepared to come after smoke. Because people don't want to do all this back and forth. So that's why I don't get myself into situations. I say, I'm not arguing. So Mel and check with Kiki, and he said, "So what happened?" Like I try to say, like, what was said and done for you to react like that? Did she say something to you at that point? Did she do anything? She said, "Why you do the drink? It was not right to do the drink," and everything. And then later, like I said, later on, Kiki did realize. She said, "You know what? I don't regret where we stand in a relationship with my cousin Tisha, because it is what it is. But I do regret doing the drink." So maybe she's realized she should have done that, but at the same time, her feeling's still valid. I don't give a damn about her. We done. We done. And every time, oh, Kiki jealous of Tisha. I said, who jealous of Teletubby? Who? Anybody jealous of Teletubby? Who jealous? Anybody jealous? Not you? Okay, I got it. I said, you got no life for us to be jealous about. But okay, you think that. Big of yourself. Respect your marriage, huh? Chill, for real. For real. And I say both you and Tisha hurt each other. So at the end of the day, you were not innocent and she's not innocent. So I'm acting like Kiki was the freaking trouble, problem child that you had to always stand up for your mom. I cannot say thank you, Boo. True. So y'all both can't stand each other. So you made it seem like she's this problem child and do everything wrong and you always right. No. I feel like because what Kiki was going through, what she was going through, y'all felt like y'all was better than her, and y'all felt like y'all could talk down on her and make fun of it. Period. I don't care how much. Oh yeah, I call her that sometimes. Teacher nickname sometimes Teletubby. Not because of her body weight, because Teacher got a nice body. Because how dunce she is. So I call her that sometimes. So I don't know nobody saying, oh, she calls her. No, not because of that. So Tiffany came after everything happened. You know, sometimes when you come to the event and everybody tell you just missed it, girl, boy, you just missed it. Miss what? What am I supposed to be missing? I'm supposed to come in with food and drinks, and y'all talking about missing something? No, I'm glad I missed it because I don't want to be part of no freaking drama. So she came with her baby Ace all the time. So she came, and then Kate Crusader was hyped for her Jeep because as Jeep came in, she said, oh my god, oh my god, that's me, that's me. So she just having the Mel was, the Mel's the hype person. She's like, yeah, that's cute. That was a cute scene. They was hype, and she go run around. She was very hyped for the Jeep because that's what she wanted. I said, oh, hot boxing, you got something that night, so I guess that was a good plus for you, huh? Yeah. So this whole sit down afterwards, they was a nighttime. They were still at the table. This whole sit down. This scene got me upset, pissed off because I wasn't really pissed off, but I was like, you know what? Marcel especially the one who wants to talk. Like he was the main one freaking pissed off or upset about Kiki. He said, "This is that." Courtney was trying to tell him, it's like some of the stuff you were saying was not right. That was wrong. And I know he realized he should have said some of the things, but he was like, "She got me upset. I was pissed off in the moment. I should not say that, but at the same time, I was in the moment. Like she couldn't do a drink and stuff like that." And say, "Don't you think that some of the comments you were making it seem like is insensitive?" And he believed that they were still on drugs. He said, "You couldn't have done that if you're not on the influence of drugs." I said, "Oh, so nobody, you never see nobody upset who don't take any drink or having smoke and get upset with somebody because of their action that they want to fight. But the only way that happened is because they're under influences." That's what you're trying to say. You made it seem like Kiki couldn't have not done that. Any other possibility if she was on drugs, because she said some of the behavior she displayed when she was on drugs. I said maybe because the drugs amplified how she is, and maybe she was already the person who flipped to 0 to 100 real quickly, and the drugs amplify it. So in soberness, she still could be that same type of person. Your wife was annoyed with her, and she was upset. Yeah, I was annoyed with her. And Blake was a build up a lot of things that she was putting on that's compounded to that situation that kind of made her flipped off at Tisha and threw down the whole drink. So you make it seem like that could not have been done if she was not under influence, and y'all believe so heartily that she is under it. And she's, oh, I know she's doing drugs because she's not doing that. And this is that. We did this for her. And this is that. And this is like that. I would say, so you basically like you was the only one doing it. So she said, oh, y'all know what her going through? Y'all going through it. So Stormy said, yes, I know what you're going through because I had a best friend and she know what I'm going to say. So, oh, why she not in the house anymore? Like I said, calm the fuck down. Like, why the fuck you going so hard on that? To the point that she started crying. Then he realized, he's like, oh, shit. Because now you're going hard. Like, you being very judgy. And he always been. That nobody can understand what the hell going through who's on a drug addiction. Like, it was so hard on you and Tisha going through what Kiki was going through. Fuck out of here. I was never that close like that anyway. It was so hard for you, for y'all to be playing around and downplay it and trying to tell the hoax about it, even though she got clean already. So how the fuck y'all wanted her to stay in that place? Y'all wanted her to stay in that place so you can always have a one-up on her. When y'all are Keisha's now, Tisha and more so they want Kiki to move along. Now, Kiki innocent? No, she's not. But we're not going to make it seem like Tisha and Marceau is innocent either. So that's why when this thing, that when Kiki came to the scene and when she did a holiday party, I wasn't mad at her. At the end of the day, I said they was never close. And this scene tells me all I need to see. Y'all viewed her as a freaking project. As this weakling who was so freaking trouble, who had addiction, that y'all was better than her. So it was all woes me. They was making it seem like it was all woes me, that we was going through so much going through her. And she can't do this, and this, that. And why she dared to do that? It's like she couldn't do nothing to y'all. Oh, she can't have no issues and not be upset with y'all because y'all did this for her. Marcel, go back and get your body shape girdle because it's getting too tight. You got to be shaping because your mind is all over the place. And he basically saying F her feelings. F Kiki feelings and her past position. I said, oh, really? So when Stormy cried, they say, oh, I'm sorry. And she like, I was like that. I didn't realize you're going through it. I said, yes, everybody else might know what's going through as well. So for you to make fun of it or you try to make it seem like this is that, and the reason, and try to downplay and try to make light of it or make jokes and instances of comments like that, we know like everybody else might have family members who might be affected by that or people they know personally affected by it. It makes it seem like you the only person in the world who's going through it. You and Tisha, huh? So I was like, oh my gosh. Because stay him before, and I definitely don't stay him now. So he apologized to Stormy. Whatever. Yeah, I believe that apology. It is what it is. Oh, Courtney and Chris may be related. They may be cousins, so they're gonna do a DNA test. So I said, "Oh, cute, that's cute." So Kiki moving to a new house. They move in, and I guess it's for me made the decision because the oldest son, whatever he's doing sports, it is senior year. Like I believe he's faithful. Exactly, like. Child, I believe in as much as I believe he may be faithful. Like he not, so I don't believe none of that apology. Like he made it seem like he was the only one going through the shit. I was like, dog, just like if you was a freaking person who discovered it. Boy, bye. She wasn't on an influence. She got pissed off because the young lady was annoying her, and she was upset. That's the reason why she reacted, and not because she was on drugs. Stupid ass. So Mel swing by. She said, let's shut them up. Let's prove to them. Take a drug test." I said, "I don't have to prove shit to that bitch." I would say, nah. Absolutely fucking not. Shout out to Figure New York. So they said, "Oh, Tisha said Tisha said, oh, I love Amin." Amin saying, "No, she not. She lying. She be treating me like trash." I said, "I know that's right." Kiki said she's on therapy. She had no remorse for where they are now, but she is remorseful for throwing that drink. She said she should have taken it. But at the same time, it is what it is. I mean, they took the drug test. She came negative for all the stuff that was substance. She had the P test. P teaches the P is a great clear indicator of stuff in your system. So she said, "Oh, I proved in him, and he take a lie detector test, and he won't take that. So at the end of the day, we don't know if he can prove anything." So Tiffany, Kiki really like Tiffany talking about. Let's talk about Tiffany real quick, right? So we all know Tiffany left the show. The Whitlows left the show. They said they're gonna buy out. They'll buy out and leave the show for good. And to be honest, I think it was best for them. Yes, Tiffany was the mess starter. She was the bone carrier. She liked to start mess, bring stuff on television and everything. So people kind of like or hate Tiffany based on what she does. And Tiffany be doing the most, especially when she came there to talk about Monster and like raping the bathroom. Which our first scene she came in, we seen her and she did all that. I said, "Oh no, girl, who was you?" But that was her role. She played her role. So, but this season, she was gonna do a lot. She was very stressed out. Her husband is working. He's coaching football, so the season, not football, baseball. His season, he had to travel a lot, and she knew this was coming up before she had a baby. They all knew that was coming up, and my whole thing about this is that you think the baby was gonna solve things and make things go away, but the baby only amplifies the stuff that was already present. When you ignore things and when you push things aside, act like nothing's happened, like you just so fake a superwoman, and then you come to a dose of reality when baby Ace came through, that girl, you is depressed. You may have postpartum. You may have a lot of issues. The stuff that you really was putting to the side is ready to come to the forefront about you working, having at the time. You need to have a husband who paid the bills. He had to work to pay the bills. You already have two teenage boys, grown teenage boys who soon to be going to college. Then you had this new baby in hand. You wanted this baby so bad, even though you really had the time because you worked so much. All that stuff. At that point, y'all couldn't conceive that for a point because you was so busy. And I said, how the hell, if you want the baby, fuck. Y'all make the time. Like, come on now. It's not that hard. It was going to do no health issues, none of that like that. Y'all just had the sex and do it. And now I got it, and the baby's here. And now you realize all the stuff you was putting aside. No, I'm not going to miss none of them. Nope. Bye-bye. Boop. I'm done. No, I'm not messing none of the Whitlows. I ain't really care for them. Especially Tiffany. I ain't care for her. Lewis, he was all right, but I like Lewis those times when he was like going at the more salt and putting more salt foot to the fire, but then he folds sometimes because he don't want to get jumped by the rest of the guys. So yes, so it was a lot. And y'all know how Tiffany was. She said, "Oh no, this is gonna be good." And like that, yeah, yeah. Big Lou was good. Like I said, I like him. He was better, but Tiffany nah. So, and it would make it seem like um, Tiffany, calm down. You gotta slow down. You gotta put more time for work. Off work and like that, or balance it out at work. You know, I have to coach and everything. So all this was in place. So for the baby's here, and you think things should just settle down. I said, girl, now he got a baby. He got to make more overtime. Whenever he got a coach, he can't let that go. He could if he wants to, but I don't know. But he got a coach. Just as much you could work. I think you work a job that you could stay home most of the time. He got to really actually coach and do season. It's a prime time. So at the end of the day, this was up. This was coming. You really had much time management as it is. Y'all really limited the time y'all have together anyway. So it does take two to make the baby. But at the same time, Tiffany didn't want to let this go. She wanted the baby so bad. So I think I'll be getting. And I know he wanted the baby. I mean, he happy the baby is here. But things ain't stopped because the baby is here. You got to continue going. So I know she's stressed out. So the sake of the show and the sake of her sanity and everything, I think he loves his wife. And I do believe Lou loves his wife. Despite how messy she could be, he loves his wife. And I feel like it was the best decision to make to leave the show. For the sake of her peace and for the sake of her sanity. And I don't want, despite how I feel about Tiffany, I don't want her to lose herself because so much is going through. And I said, girl, they're always telling you this could be reality, but you said, nah, it's not going to be me. Tiffany was doing that. Tiffany was doing all that. She said, nope, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. We're going to be good. We're going to be good. Then the baby said, oh my gosh. Everything I said was true. Everything I said is true. I don't know why I thought everything was going to be good. I said, girl, I don't know. But yeah, Tiffany was doing the most. She does be talking about people. And I didn't see that interview with Carlos King because a lot of his interviews I didn't even want to see. So I didn't see that interview with Carlos King about how she was going in and how she said, oh, Kiki's this, Kiki's that. I said, Tiffany, you do a lot of talking, but when they coming after you want to be like that, I said, oh my gosh, why they come after me? Because I didn't do it. And everything. That's like that. Like exactly when what you did. When you were messing with the whole charade thing. Now, granted, I didn't like how that both of them was coming after you, one back and forth. Marshall should have went somewhere else. Marta had the right to confront you because he was still talking about charade, but Marshall had to be there, so I didn't like that. But girl, you put the funny intent to make me thinking Lou about to go off. He said, no. He was right. No, none of y'all should both be ganging on my wife like that. Now, Marta, understand. But more so, why you in it? So let me go to your wife and have an issue. She said, you're not going to tell my wife. So don't do that to my wife. So I want that and everything. And everything. And, Tiffany does do things. And then she comes to her husband and make it seem like she was with me and everybody gang up on her. Said, I didn't do nothing. I don't know why they come after me because I ain't do nothing. I was so good. I was good to shoes. I was eating my cookies and I was eating my cookies and cream, eat my and I was doing I was saying there, I was a good cook. I was an angel. I was an angel. And then get a little upset. So, when Stormy wanted to have a sit down with Kiki and Tiffany brought her baby Ace. I said, Tiffany, you whack for that. You whack for that. And you know you did that because you don't want nobody to go overboard with you for what you're saying. Now, granted, I don't think Kiki will go there with you. I mean, she did also drink her cousin, but whatever. I don't think she will go there with you. But at the same time, you brought the baby there because you know you don't want it to go escalate to the point that it could get there. So you did that punk move to bring that baby so you could have that baby as a shield. And I said, you ain't slick. Oh, I talk mess, but let me be my baby so they could be cool with me. But I'm glad Kiki hold composure and she explained to herself how she explained to herself and her reasons and why she feel about Tiffany. It's like that. Because you did judge her based on what other people's interaction was. You didn't really get to know Kiki herself. Now, granted, if you got to get to know Kiki yourself and you had this experience with Kiki directly, then understand your feelings. But no, you didn't have no feelings about Kiki directly. You judge her and like, how her cousin came through here and did this stuff. I say, yeah. And outside looking in, yes, if you hear this, it's like, without even knowing the back history, you say, okay, yes, that's messed up for the cousin coming in and doing all this big talk about her cousin on the show and do lots like that. And I said, yeah. But then you realize the history behind it, and you say, it's a little bit more complicated than that. They really didn't get along like that. So I don't fault their actions or Kiki action of what she did. And you really listen to her, she really say nothing anyway. Not that we don't know her. You looked in your marriage, you confirmed in the figure reunion. You had booty pictures. Like, what the fuck? You try to act like you had nothing going on until you confirmed in the reunion. You said, oh my God, you did got information. And you try to act like you had nothing. Nothing all season. Okay, girl, you got information. Oh, it's about accountability. Tisha and Marcel talk about accountability. And she said, oh, I did take accountability. She said, give me a example. I did take accountability. He gave her a example. And she act like, oh, no, girl, you didn't take accountability. You didn't. Bye. So Mel name changes ceremony. Now, I know a lot of people may feel like it was over the top, it was doing too much and everything. But I said, listen, go married to somebody like that, I understand why she did that. Now, I know people may say that it's over the top and everything because we don't experience as much. Like recently, I went to I think a couple Sundays ago, I think it was it? It was last month. I think last month I went to a baby naming ceremony. In November, yeah. I went to baby naming ceremony in November. I never went to one before. I don't even know what to expect, what thing, but without should be saying, oh, this is corny, why this is whack, why you did this, like this is over the top, why the fuck you doing that? Like, no, I want to experience it. So as much that we might say people have a celebration of parties for a lot of things. I heard divorce parties. I never been to a divorce party. What that entails? Maybe I should go to one day. Should somebody divorce, let me go to the party. Sure. So people have celebration of parties, a lot of things. It sometimes made me feel like, oh, why are we having an event like this? Or like that. And then it is what it is. And the name change for her is a big deal because at the end of the day, you get back to your roots, get back to who you are. Probably lost yourself in everything in this degree of being mad to someone who treated you like ish, very narcissistic, have kids by, who cheated on you, had a baby on you, like all that stuff like that, torment you still, taking you to court for foolishness, trying to file for full custody, all this stuff, and harassing me and taunting me, and y'all don't think I should take my name back? No, I don't deserve no hope. Hope didn't make me. A name is my name. It's not the name you gave me because you want to control me. Married to your name is not give you a reason to cheat on me. Married to your name, it doesn't give you to be infidelity. Married to your name doesn't mean I'm your legacy. Married to your name is a communion and unionship. Not control, not abuse, not being walked on, not like I'm a Build-A-Bear. So I didn't marry you for you to do all that. Married to your name. So you don't get to tell me that you made me. You don't get to tell me that I was nothing until I have your name. Quiet as a cat. Your name the way it is because I, the one who was working overtime behind the scenes and making our businesses and stuff like the well to make the home Nate successful. It was me making sure things was correct while you were prying around slinging your dick to the freaking dusty ass coleslaw. So no, it's not as your name that I should be proud of. It's the name that you have that I'm running away from. Because I was ready who I was ready are and am before you married. I married you. So it's not your name that you made me. I didn't become who I are because I was the host. I became who I are because I knew who I was, and I was so deeply in love with someone that thought they had me wrapped around their finger. So yes, I'm changing my name back to where it was, back to my history, back to where I am, because I'm not gonna have you holding over my head because I'm your last name that you could do or say or act the way you want to be because I had your own last name. Your kids is your legacy, not me, bitch. She ain't said all that, but that's my little monologue, y'all. I'm called, y'all. I had a whole little soliloquy y'all for y'all. And I threw it on top of my head just now, y'all. I didn't write none of that down. And Carl taught me well, y'all. So oh, child, but I liked it. It was good. I was like, yes, I'm done with him fully. She was done with him fully. And I know many people were like, it may be corny, but at the end of the day, people had celebration for a lot of things. So for me, it would be quite immature for me to go trying to go to baby and say, oh, this is bad. Now let me go and experience it. And I went there and I had a good time. It was mostly, and so what's the meaning behind the name? Bless the baby. Make sure that we community your family. I think they had like different spices and stuff that we could eat and like that. It's like nourishment and like a transfer of energy. Make sure this baby is well connected and well loved. It's like that. It was cute. And then we feast at the end of it. It was good. It was a nice ceremony. And I said, I've never been there. It was a drumming and prayer. And so like they said, his baby name and give the money to start their life. It was great. It was a good ceremony. So I was like, it was something that was different and I never been to it. It was nice. So, and I appreciate that. So I wasn't mad at the ceremony. I said, I wish I was there too. You mad at yourself? You said, oh, it's over the top. I said, and maybe it could be. It may be over the top, but at the end of the day, it was cute. And no, she didn't invite none of the cast but the Fletchers. And I said, I'm glad. Because most of y'all are freaking collected to freaking Martell anyway. So no, y'all don't get to come to my freaking place. My sanctuary. So you're gonna want to tell that to him. So you can issue on it. And he's already upset about it anyway. We'll freaking now talk to him. We're going to get to the Fletchers in a minute because we have some talk about the Fletcher family. So that's that. Oh, so we're going to Fletchers. Let's talk about the Fletchers now. And I'm talking, y'all keep you entertained. Let's talk about the Fletchers now, y'all. We get to see the side of the Fletchers. And you know what? I was like, I know it was an interview. And I did call the skate. They said he did want to Nell and Chris to be part of the cast. But Nell kept saying no. And I guess this time she come around and said she wanted to do it. So I guess the Fletchers was pretty part of it. Because I say this, they've been in Huntsville for a long time. They the OGs of Huntsville. They're very successful businesses and everything. So I don't know why they won't be part of the cast. But maybe next year they'll be full-time cast members. But because they have a storyline it's interesting to know as well. Especially the family. Let's get in the family in a minute. So, based on the dynamics, you can tell, and I said, let me say you something, y'all. That Chris Fletcher, now move over, girl. No, he is a one handsome man. I ain't gonna front. He got the nice salt and pepper. You can tell he works out. And he's a nice looking man. I ain't gonna front. I was like, I'm looking at him. I said, oh, he is a nice looking man. Now that was beautiful too. So I said, oh, that's a beautiful couple. But I want the gods. So I look at the meme, and he was cute. I said, "Oh, look at Chris, the chocolateness, look at the chocolate and everything." So let me stop saying it. He was cute to me, y'all. I ain't gonna front, but unless you tell me something he was doing that was illegal, or something that I could get turned off. I was like, mm-mm. Oh, see, what you guys say? See, you about to tell me something, girl? Tell me, girl, what's happening? What he did? He did something illegal. He did something crazy. But nah, Mr. Cuss. I feel like he was like a nice looking man sometimes. Oh, okay. Let me know, cause like you got the tea. I need to know something, girl, cause these people. Oh my god! Yeah, oh my god! Yes. So Chris and Nell, they got their family. They had a family dinner, and we can tell Nell is like she flips off real quick. She got a hot temper button. She goes 0 to 100 real quick, right? And Chris is more laid back. So the kids most likely go to Chris more than their mother because they feel like Nell doesn't listen to them and she ready to respond and quickly flip on them and start listening to them. And she realized that she does that. So maybe she'll say, you know what, if they want to go to you, fine. Because I don't got time for that. And Chris is more than laid back and he listens to them and he understands that. But I do the problem I have with the Fletchers, I feel like y'all like throw your money and like to fix the things for your kids instead of let them handle the things. Now, granted, I understand y'all parents, you got like that, you got the means and opportunity, but y'all not helping them, but always bailing them out. And that's the issue that I'm seeing that y'all have. Y'all always want to their rescue, especially finance. But what I do find out that they mostly paid their fathers back more than they paid the mothers back. When I say, oh, how y'all pay Chris if he helps y'all out with their money back, but y'all don't pay the mother back? And maybe the mother is probably giving y'all a hard time. That's when y'all probably don't pay her back. And y'all give her installments where y'all paid the father back real quickly. But I say y'all need to stop using your money and fixing their situation all the time, and they grown adults. All your kids is grown to handle their business. Now you go be there as their parents, and then you need to be there. But to always fixes the issues and always give them money, that's not gonna help because they're gonna feel entitled to keep coming to y'all every time they have an issue. So Chris and Nell both have children outside of their own marriage. Chris had Alexis, the daughter, and Nell had Lance. Then they got married and they had 2 other children. And Chris Jr. Ooh, what's the girl name? What's the girl name, y'all? And Kayla. They got Chris Jr. and Kayla together. And they had 2 children. So they got 4 children raised together. And they have a niece named Kiki that Nell kind of raised up. So she's kind of like a niece daughter for her. So they had a family dinner, and we come to find out that Kiki used to work for Nell, and she fired Nell, and Nell works as a daycare center. She oversees a child care center. So she said I fire her, and then Chris said she got another job, and I think she got fired. She got fired for another job she was in, and then she got another job. So Nell said she didn't know that. So she kind of asked, "What you make a place?" She said, "Oh, so Kiki, I heard you got fired. What's going on? Why you didn't tell me?" She said, nah, they're going back and forth. So it's like, she said, that's why I didn't really tell you because you doing this and you say this and you didn't give me a chance and I do get another job and so like that. So Nell was not here with that. She said, girl, bye. So they sat down. And she was upset because she was the last to know. That's why. She was the last to know. And she don't know why. She always the last to know. I said, maybe because of how you flip. You just flipped that quick. She even made a plate yet. Give it sit down and you already went home. I said, Kiki. Not her name. What's her name, Kiki? Yeah, Kiki. Kiki, so I heard you lost your job. So why you didn't tell me? She said, I did lost my job, auntie, but I have another job. And I didn't tell you because I know how you prejudge. And that. And Nell said something about, she said, as a mom, we prejudge your children. I said, did you do that? Maybe that's messed up. You don't be prejudging your children. You got to think and understand where your children's at. But listen, I got no children, son. Listen, y'all can't get no advice from me. Listen, I got no children. I'm not a parent. But I just gave my little opinion. And that's what it is. But prejudging them is not cute. So Chris Jr. Want his dogs back. He felt like it was messed up that y'all kidnapped his dogs. I said kidnapped. They kidnapped the dogs. They said no, they saved your dogs because you keep getting locked up and you keep getting in trouble. So your mom and everything put out $3,800 for the medication for the dog. I said, oh child. And then $6,000 to get you out. And then you want your dogs back. And they said, no, this is because you gotta pay us back the money. Then you get your dogs back. So they feel like he upset because they want to give his dog back. I said, that boy, stop getting in trouble and start getting bailed out. Pay that money back. Shoot. F the dogs. You keep getting in trouble. So that's that. And then Liz tell him that Chris Jr. used to work for him and he had to fire Chris Jr. because Chris Jr. was not doing much. And Chris Jr. said, you didn't pay my last check. So he said, well, you can't do it like that. I said, go pay him his last check. But at the same time, you fire him, pay him his last check, let it go to be, let it go deal about this anymore. But at the same time, Chris Jr., you don't be entitled and you just doing all this stuff like that and you want your dogs back because they keep bailing you out and you act like it's no big deal. I said, no, that's a big deal. $6,000, that's a lot of money bailing you out. And you're not paying them back. I said, no, you ain't getting no dogs. You don't get no dogs. Pay me back, pay me back, pay me back, pay me back, pay me back. Child. With the actual Hicks. You don't get the dog. If you didn't pay me back my money, you don't get the dog. You don't get, you look. Y'all know the actual hits, y'all. Let's go Tyler Perry on this production. You don't get no dogs. Because you didn't pay me back. My motherfucking money. I bailed you out. You don't get no dogs. Child. That's Tyler Perry it. So, while she was talking to Chris Jr., Alexis says, Alexis, shut up. I said, oh, so what did Alexis do? Like, what happened? So then Alexis started pumping up. And now everybody said, oh, here we go. Here this go, girl. Here she go. Here she go. Here she go. They were like that with Alexis. I said, so what? Maybe Alexis is one of these people, huh? So they said, oh, every time we go to family dinner, she bring this up like that. So I was like, so Alexis saying, you... I don't remember the last time I was talked to like that, like your own mama yelling at you. Exactly. And now it's not her birth mother, but still, that's still her mama who kind of raised her. So like a stepmom. So bonus mom. So it's like, gosh. So she said, y'all treat me different because you got a BMW, you got an SUV, you got this, and I only got the hoopty and everything. And she said, we gave you money. You gave you $2,200. She said, because y'all understand I had a car accident. But then I had to pay another, I got me a hoopty. So I said, Lexus, sweetie. Oh, his mama had to pay for his dog's medical bills. And he can't understand why he can't get it back. Exactly. You don't get no dogs. Pay me back. $300 for medical bills and bail you out. That's like almost freaking $9,000. Say you want your money back. You want the dogs back? For real. So Alexis, I said, you think they treated you different because they got cars, more materialistic cars or expensive cars than you got cars? Y'all all got cars. So I need you to give me more examples how you were treated differently than them getting cars. And they give you money for a car too. So it's like, what exactly is going on here? However, I'm not going to ignore Alexis' feelings because I feel like it's some truth or validity to how she feel. Because you never know if she never grow up with the family or raised with the family, then maybe it's some dynamic there and how she felt about what was going on and how she was raised and how she felt excluded being raised with the household because she has an unaccepted mother and she stayed with the mother. So we don't know the dynamic with Chanel still, the two. And and I do understand their family's frustration because like every time you coming up, you keep having an issue like you bringing up. Now Lex is married to a loosely paper guy, you know, Alabaster, and he didn't say nothing. He was like, everybody on mute. He was like, oh shit, this is not my fight. No man, no ham, no bacon and cheese. I'm not saying nothing. And I was like, you better shut up. When the family get heated, plus the black family get heated, you don't chime in. It's like that. So I was like, I do understand Alexis in some way that she feel different treatedly, but I didn't know how you were treated differently besides the cause. Did they neglect you? And then she talked about some trips. And then one of the trips she talked about was a business trip. I said, girl, that's a business trip. And then he said, you blocked us, so how we gonna call you? Like, so I'm trying to understand what's going on. So I feel like both sides. I do understand both sides in the situation. I do feel Alexis that she may feel type of way, but it's like that. But then Alexis started getting flipped on her mouth, calling people bitches and stuff like that. She said something like that, or she said something that was like, oh, now you're doing the most, girl. I was on your side, girl, a little bit, but now you flipping out with your mouth. Especially when she talked to her father outside. Now she said something, and they was going back and forth, and then he said something. I said, y'all don't know how to talk to each other. Because y'all get mad, y'all call it, fuck you. I said, why y'all talking to each other like this? I said, the Fletcher families, child, they're family. I could love to see a freaking spinoff of or something. Because they got a lot of dynamics that's interesting. However, I'm not going to know her feelings. But at the same time, Lexus, you need to calm down as well. Maybe you do way too much. And you need to give us more concrete evidence of how you were treated differently. Because the two examples you gave us wasn't really locking and it wasn't falling. It fell flat. You need to give us some more things to us to understand the dynamics. And maybe we need to have more scenes and more conversations for us to understand exactly how you was treated differently and how this black. Because I do understand, because sometimes I have a little understanding in this because we'll share a little personal thing. My mom growing up, she always felt different, and she always felt like she was outcast in the family because my grandma treated her differently. And she showed explained to how she was growing up and how she did things, how she was kicked out, and how everything. So most people feel like my mom was always crazy because she always brings stuff up in the past because she never really healed from it, and she wasn't through it. But at the same time, it's like, y'all can make her feel crazy, and this is what she was going through. This is a reality. This is the truth. And when we know it's the truth, because everybody else who experienced it and grew up with mom and grew up, understand it and know that was the truth, you can't say that was not the truth. So it's like, just because you didn't go through it and you don't want to hear it, you think that she's not telling the truth and she's crazy or she's delusional, telling mental health she needs to shut up. I said, no, she don't have to. The one thing I do feel like I said at the same time, this happened to you, but you need to move on. Don't forget, but free yourself and you'll be live your life and do better. It's like that. And that's what she's working on better like that. So that's what I understand. I was like, just because you got a family member who always brings stuff up in the past, sometimes you might want to listen. I said, maybe they do have some truth to it, what's going on. And everybody in the family trying to shut them up and make it seem like they crazy and they messed up. Can they be innocent as well? No, they're not innocent because sometimes they know what they're doing sometimes by antagonizing them like that. But at the same time, this is their truth. So sometimes it's understand where they're coming from and listen to them. And one time, I think not too long ago, my mom had this like a long conversation to let me. I just sat there and listened to everything she just spilled out, and I said, I understand. That's probably sometimes why she felt type of way and how she grew up. You know, the verbal abuse and everything was a lot and everything. I share some of my stuff about my story a little bit on this channel, just like that growing up. That's why how I view things is the reason. And I don't like people using their trauma as a clutch to hurt other people either. That's another thing I don't like either. Yes, and that's what I need to know more because I feel like that's why she feels. But it had to be more. But the cause and other examples she gave was not. It wasn't good reasons. It needs to be more than that. So I won't call her a problem child, but I do feel like she might use this as a clutch all the time, and then sometimes we want to hear it all the time. And like, if we go, what's the solutions from this? What's the solution? We're gonna get therapy. We're gonna get counseling. We're gonna move forward. Like we can't have you keep bringing this up, and you're not gonna move past it. Now we're not gonna say you can't ignore it that happening to you or your feelings, but the person you might have an issue with is the person you need to have the issue with. Don't take it out of the rest of us because of that. Oh, that's what she said. She wanted to burn the house down. I said, now you're doing the most. Now you're doing the most. You gonna burn the house down? The house that we live in? You gonna burn this house down? Okay, girl. Get up my fucking... I would be pissed off. I said, oh, you gonna burn this house down. You that pissed off that you gonna say that? Okay, girl. And that was like, oh, no, now you're doing the most. I understand you, girl, but you don't have to do all that. Oh, I'm going backwards. And she said, you haven't been in my life till I was 28 years old. I don't know how true is that because he said it's not true. She said it's true. He said it's not true. Don't know. Maybe she will feed information about the mother. I don't know. We don't know that. We haven't met the mom. So maybe we need to have more scenes to see how more dynamics of them going on. Chris Jr. have a sit down with Chris, and Chris may feel like Chris Jr. may have depression. He may be going through depression, but maybe not. I don't know. Chris Jr. feel like to me, in my opinion, I feel like he might be entitled to things that he wants what he wants, and he do whatever he wants, and he's a baby or something like that. So you should deserve to do things for me. But I'm not gonna knock. If he is saying he getting up in the middle of the night and going somewhere and driving around like that, that does sound that he may be going through something. So I'm not gonna knock on that. But a part of it is like, listen, boy, you need to take responsibility as well. And you feel like everybody coming down on you. I said, then prove them wrong. You not taking a phone call, you dissing yourself and doing all this like that. And if he is going through that, I do think that he should get the help. Almost done, y'all. I know they said, "Oh, Mrs. talking," but I had to get catch up everything. So, Kate Crusader and Tisha, they had a spa date. Tisha thinks that she might be pregnant because she said, "I'll be sick. I'll be sick. I'll be sick. I was like that. I gotta take a pregnancy test." I said, "So you gotta take a pregnancy test, girl? You don't think you got a flu? You don't think you got the panorama? You don't think you got none of that? You just it like." You didn't say you was late or something like we don't know. You just say because you be sick. So your first thing is taking a pregnancy test. She said the last time I had that, if I'm pregnant before, I said, oh, okay, maybe you know your body, girl. So she's negative, but I was like, ooh, because I said, how are you gonna pregnant when your man got a vasectomy? Now, Tisha Boo Boo, Tisha Boo, Teletubby, come to the front. Vasectomy is usually 99.9% effective. It's less than 1% of people who did get a man who get the vasectomy, their wives get pregnant. Not much. So you saying that, oh, I know two people. I said that two people is maybe one out of every 2,000 or 1,000 men who got vasectomy. So we're not going to sit and act like that you got pregnant because it didn't work. So he was one of the few 1,000. You just got lucky to get pregnant because of him. No, he makes sure he got that. And I think sometimes vasectomy is like you might have to get it like 2 times. Is teaching done? to get to make sure it doesn't. Because I know sometimes when people get a vasectomy, they can have sex right away. I said no, they tell you to calm down right away because you got to make sure the thing is fully cleared up before you have sex. So they tell you to take a while before you do it. People don't understand that. So they might have sex right away, and then that's when you might get pregnant. But I say it's less than 1% chance to get it. So you may be lucky to be the rare one who might get pregnant, but it's very unlikely that it's going to happen. So for you to think that it's it may take. I know 2 people. I said, teacher, you think that it's a huge gap or margin percentage that people do get pregnant after getting vaccinated? No, most people don't. That doesn't say it doesn't happen, but it's very less likely. The percentage is not high enough to say that, oh yes, enough people, it is not that effective. It is very effective. So for you to think that you got pregnant, I said, girl, I don't know why I want to get pregnant and a baby by this guy anyway. So I know this is going to be a whole thing. Because you know how Marceau is. Because you know how he is. Because he's one of those says, I got a vasectomy, so you would not think you would get pregnant by this. Now they're bringing questions that you might be stepped out on him. And now there's going to be a whole little storyline a little bit. I said, good. We need something else. Instead of y'all riding on behind Mel and Martell. We need something else. So whether it's true or not, whatever, this is a storyline. We're going to be seeing it. So he might be thinking something else going on. So he said, no, my first thought is not to get a pregnancy test if you say you're sick. Like that. My first thought is get a blood test. She said, really? Why do you think I get a blood test? Get a blood test. He said, well, get a blood test. She said, you don't think of it? You said, no, I was not thinking I got a vasectomy. No, you're not getting it. No. She said, oh, how you gonna let me? I'm gonna leave you. He said, how you gonna leave me when I'm gonna really leave you? I said, oops, there you go. You know, he's not gonna stay around if something like this happened. Or you actually cheated on him or whatever. You know, the man ain't gonna stay around. So I said, ooh, teacher Marceau. So I know, right? See him? I'm just like, yeah, I'm done with them too. I can't. I don't really stand them. I don't really stand other Scots. People say that Hotbox, Teletubby, and Marceau. Now I have a nickname Marceau because I don't give a damn nickname him. It is what it is. Right? Child, thank you. Because it's like, come on. You know, girl, stop. So now there's going to be a point of contention between Tisha and Marceau with this whole thing. Yeah, she possibly got pregnant and he don't believe it. So, and I said, yes, because Hotbox and Marceau definitely got that vasectomy real quickly. But then the teacher said she's going to do a lot. She's going to do renovations, and maybe she want to be stay-at-home mom. I said, oh, don't do that. Now, he did want you in the first season thing. Right? We wanted to push you to work mom. Now you want to be working mom. Now you want to go back to staying home. Girl, you feel like you felt fulfilled by staying home all the damn time. You been working mom, so now you're working mom. You got to make a balance. Maybe y'all just putting too much project going on. Hey, y'all got that Scott Man and Chateau Chalet going on that we still haven't heard about, but y'all keep told about it. So, no, they say it, but we had no progress of it. That's what called Scott Man and Chateau Chalet. And they gonna renovate a place that you renting. I said, why are you renovating that and you renting it? Doesn't make any sense. And they ain't getting that office space. So y'all got too many projects going on right now. That's when y'all stressed out. So yeah, we find out Martell is not fitting the name change thing. And he had a conversation with Nell, and Nell went back and forth on at it, and he's still going on about that Mel cheater. I said, boy, if you know Mel cheater, you will not be with her. Stop playing. The way how you are, and narcissistic men like that, you want your woman to value and adore you. So if your woman cheated on you, before you started cheating or doing your time, you cheating and everything, you would not be with her. So stop acting like that. Maybe you probably would because she was the brains in the figure relationship. You got your business license yet? Boy, bye. No, you didn't. Bye. Oops. Oops. But it's the name that you made her. Child, you can't even pass a business license yet. So I don't want your name in as well. Well, wait, hold up. Do you how many CCs are backing out of this show? Child. Oh yeah. Yeah, a lot of us are done with the show because it's crazy. It's ridiculous. Because it get ridiculous. A lot of us start not reviewing as much like we used to. It's like, come on. They took the Whitlows out, so add the Fletchers in. What else can it give us? At least the Fletchers give us something that us to talk about. That's not centered just with Mel and Martell. The Scots cannot hold the show on their own. So, and at one point the community was toxic. Stormy trying to get Kiki and Tisha to make amends. I said, leave that alone, Stormy. Leave that alone, Stormy. And that's not gonna happen. So Stormy and Tisha had a conversation. It's getting worse. Oh, child. And I haven't been on. That's why it was a good thing to have. I haven't been on it because I know normally I would watch it on a weekly basis, and I'll be online checking what people are saying. But I haven't been looking at it. So I was like, good damn catch up now because I ain't going back and look at another tweets either. I might see the tweets of the recent episode, but other than that, nah. So Stormy and Tisha, how y'all feel about Stormy, y'all? Because I remember when I first talked about it, when Stormy first came to the scene, I wasn't feeling her like that. And I still not really feeling her. I'm on the fence with her. Because it's like, at one point I do understand Stormy sometimes, but at another point I think that she just has this way about her that is like, listen, if not her way on the highway. And I need a part of why she get going toe and toe back and forth with CM, just like I feel like Ashley and Winter does. Because I feel like I guess Stormy found her match with a male version. It was a small soul. Just like Ashley found her match with Winter. Then she can pump Winter when she can't. So I feel like for her to say she don't like conversations and like confrontation, I say, girl, you like to go toe to toe with Winter. And I think you low-key like it because Winter give you back to what you the energy you give her. And you're not backing down, you're not a punk. So I feel like Stormy got a male version and more so because I say Stormy sometimes you do gaslight Stormy at times. And what Kate Crusader said, because I agree with her when she said about Stormy. Because Stormy, sometimes you is condescending sometimes, Stormy, and you is gaslighting. And sometimes you could be passive aggressive. Now, you passive aggressive, meanwhile, as Marcel is more assertive and an asshole. So that's the difference. So y'all both kind of similar. Same thing. Now, that whole $100 thing, I was on your side for that. Don't approach me about no $100 when you should ask me for a favor for you when somebody backed out and told me the day of. You should have told me that beforehand. So I was with her all that. I was with her for that. You don't get to tell me how I should react when you approach me on some $100 on the day of and try to be condescending and try and belittle me. Hell to no, boy. Oh, it's $100. What about $100? I said, no, it's not about the $100. I could give you $100. It's not about that. It's about the principle. You need to be more organized. And put that in a contract. Let me know beforehand. So Stormy and Tisha got back and forth and everything, and Stormy does feels a lot. She does talk a lot of mess, but she has strong feelings. So because when her feelings are hurt, she have a hard time expressing it. And when she does express it, and I think when people move past it and got along, she said she's okay, but she's not really okay. And she make people think that it's okay, but she still hasn't let it go. So that's why I was thinking of this whole thing. I said, okay, I could have sworn you teacher was okay and everything moved fast forward, and she apologized, and you understand that. Or for you to invite her a double date and then flip them back on her, it's like, okay. And I know a lot of part of it was because you and Marcel going back and forth with the bitch comment. At the end of the day, yes, it's messed up calling the man a bitch. It's not like, but at the same time, he is bitch made, and he confirmed that he didn't act like he was all upset or hurt about it. But I was like, if this is part of your culture and everything, and it's what it is, it's almost like that. Don't want him to say it, don't keep saying it. If y'all haven't made an agreement not to say it, don't keep saying it. So they're going back and forth, being rude. She said, and then she said the energy between her and Tisha was not off, and I was done with her to this day. I said, oh, what's that? I mean, you was done with Tisha. Oh, you put something about Tisha, so why you invited them for a double date? That's how I was like, what's going on, Stormy? I understand. Oh yeah, that whole thing with the business. You Courtney, man, she fired a cousin for a reason. If the people in the business is not flourishing and not making her business successful, she needs to let them go. So you try to invite him back for what? What's he doing better? Is he doing better? She said she gonna trust him because I said, nah, girl, you were 5 years, and I think last year or two was your worst year because you had these people who were trying, and then somebody forged your signature in your business. I said, girl, nah, read them out. And you find him for a reason, and you want to invite him back? No, the husband did. I said, oh, so she said, no, you handle that. If you believe so, I will trust you. I said, nah, I'm not trusting you. No, he not coming back. I'm sorry, no ma'am, no ham, no bacon and cheese. He not coming back. Now, my business got to thrive, and not act like you because you family, you got to slap. No, I'm Canvas Beauty. Canvas Beauty needs to succeed, needs to be succeeded and successful. But Courtney went back, so I guess she trusts him that he's back. I guess. So I said, oh, so energy was off from there, and you made it seem like it was good, Stormy. I said, oh, Stormy, not good. You was passive aggressive. You made it seem, nah, that was not good. So Fletcher invited them to the Cowboy thing. They told them they're going to Texas. No, they're going to Houston. They're going to have a good time, whatever. They'll be in the house. Now, Mel said, listen, I'm cool with y'all, but please have me and Martell separate and not close to each other. Don't make anything a thing. It's no big deal. I'm not going to have no arguments. But please, for the sake of sanity, don't be pairing me up with him. Don't try to be messy and all that stuff like that. Because, no. Because all the stuff that Martell does to Melanie, and everybody make it seem like Melanie needs to let things go and do this. I said, no. Y'all letting him fool y'all. Oh, because of what? He may be good looking. He muscle bound. Just look at his DMs. He's ready. He's thirsty anyway. The way it is, he's low key homosexual, but I guess hobo. But he got himself a place now. He need to have 5 bedrooms. I said, what money you got for having 5 bedrooms? But I guess. So Kimi, Kate Crusader, and Hot Boss went to a sex therapist. And basically the sex therapist understand both sides. And she felt like you're both kind of saying the same thing, but you're not communicating your needs effectively. So it's not about communication that's an issue. Mel said, I still not be staying in this house. She said, listen, I'm not going to be surrounded by him. Don't even try to pit me close to him. I'm not having it. So let's talk about intimacy. He said his intimacy scale with Kate Crusader is 2 to 3. And she said her intimacy scale with Hot Box 4. I said, oh, yeah, cool. Similar to the same intimacy. So y'all kind of on the same page about that. So y'all need to pick up the intimacy. That's the problem. The issue is, at least at some point, that's probably the issue. Y'all just getting over there and having sex. I said, that's not how you gonna do it. My body's messing up. It's all over there. You didn't give me any turned on yet. No, that's just intimacy. Straddle the lab. Do something. Let's talk about things. She said her love language act of service. And she had liked that he was doing when he first started dating her. She was liking that he was putting the towels down. Now listen, I'm not no good with my hands. So my future partner, if you watching me, don't even ask me to be fixing nothing. Now I did some of the things. I did put my blinds up. I could do a little yin yang, but I'm not versed in the field of doing things with my hand. So you better have money to get some plumbing or something like that, because I happen it. I do little stuff. I can clean it. I can cook a little bit, but I ain't fixing shit. Because I don't know how to fix things. I may do something. But don't ask me to fix it. I'm not no figuring out. So I did my own. So I was able to do things here on my own to put things together. If I put my mind to it, I read things up. But nah, I ain't doing some of the stuff. That's too much labor work. Too much labor work. Shit. If I were good, I would have a trade. I would have a little company. I'm gonna make some money, yanking around here. But I can't do that. So she said she liked the act of service. So she likes that. He said, oh, I never made the connection because you never really told me to clear that how you was a single person, you was doing everything, and I was here. And I was doing. I said, oh, you never made that connection. Maybe, she said, well, I'm doing better because I never told him. Maybe she never told him that. Never really expressed that. The reason why she did fall in love with him because he was doing things because she was doing everything herself. And now that he's doing it, she enjoyed that. And that's it. She said her love language is acts of service. I said, oh, that's cute. My love language is quality time. But so now he made that connection. I said, okay, I guess it was a lack of communication in both ends. But she did tell him how she felt about that whole interview that he did with CK. About how she just rolled over and takes it and it's admirable. You know, the whole freaking community windmill for his behalf. Child. And then she came and be a Cape Crusader. That's why I gave her the nickname. Because she was never called Cape Crusader. I started calling her Cape Crusader because she was caping so hard for a man. All the damn time. Every time he does something bullshit, she caped for him. Well, I understand that's her husband, but he make you look like a fool. So she said, yeah, so I got to explain to my mother and my family. Because I said I was insensitive. I thought she just rolled over to take it. Knowing that she's going through sickness, you just don't care. You just roll over. Like I'm a freaking puppy. Roll over, put my legs up in the air. For what? You're not doing nothing. It's a mental thing, Kimmy. Someone could be mental. But no. Because before that, she was ready to get it on with you. With your dusty ass expectation for your sex. 2-3 times a day, boy. You better sit down. What if I want you to eat my box for 2 or 3 times a day? Can you do that? Without sticking it in? You can do that and we can entertain this. If you can't do that, no. So they're at the house. Whatever, the Whitlow's not coming because they got family issues. I said no, because they ain't coming because they left the show. Share that at the show. But that might be in a reunion. We might have to see the reunion. Because I did take the reunion already, y'all. So I think that's everything, right? Yes, you can find out. He said, yeah. He said she got apologized. He said, yeah, I didn't think about the freaking collateral damage. Oh, you didn't think about the collateral damage? She don't think she had no other family. She was by herself, huh? So you don't think about nothing. So you just say things, don't think about actions. Mm. Mm-hmm. But yes, y'all. So that was Love Man Huntsville. I think that's everything. That's all I got caught up. But I do want to talk about a little bit about the Mel went on live and blasted content creator on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not gonna say the person's name. It is what it is because I don't know the person's name. So nobody come around. I don't know who that person is, but I did check the page and I see who the person looked like. But she passed the blast because this person was freaking. She encouraged him to it's a him, so that's all you'll get. Encouraged him to create a page, create a YouTube channel, make content and everything. Have him come on live a couple of times to speak. So he was able to get following, just like that, and all that stuff. And from there, he became very obsessive. Why you so obsessed with me? Everybody know, lying that you. Yeah, I mean, it's like kept calling her, kept contacting her, kept contacting her, kept contacting her. Yes, I can, for real. Kept contacting her, like saying things and like saying like he always knows somebody. He could do this, he could do this, and do that. Trying to get her connection, trying to go to Huntsville a couple of times, trying to figure out where she's at. I said, "Ooh, that's so scary." She ended up did block on the person, but it was a lot. But she did got enough evidence to keep receipts. I said, "Yes, keep the receipts. Keep that receipts." That's what she didn't block her. She blocked her, but she still kept the receipts. I said, "Good thing," because he read everything. And he coming around, going on the platform, and going to the platform and bashing the person who tried to help, like kind of help him. And I think he kept doing that because she wasn't bending to what he wanted from her. She helped you out. You got following and stuff like that. More than I got. You probably got away quickly because you connected with Mel. Maybe I should do that. Connect with somebody and get some following. But now, no, I'm gonna make my channel how I make my channel, slow and steady. It'll get there. If we don't, hey, I still love it. It's like that. So, it will get there. Keep the positive thoughts. It will get there. But I will get there in my own ways and things. Something gonna happen. But I said that I'm not gonna do that. And then go bash the person who's trying to help you. You're doing too much. I said, nah. So I was like, But yes, they're doing the most. I said, oh, that's crazy. I said, this is successful people. And sometimes it does make the rest of us look bad who want to do things because like these people don't want to. They're helping us, but they just like got ulterior motives, and then they got to be guarded about the people they trying to connect and be cool with. See, you messing with opportunities, the bags and stuff like that, making show appearances and stuff like that because you want to be this person, a bachelor person. I'm like, no, be humble, be cool, be gracious, and then you be on TV shows and stuff like that. You never know. So that's that. But that was Love Marriage Huntsville, y'all. Any last thoughts about this show? We forget off. There's no panel, so I'm not rushing y'all. But at that, so if y'all want to, you have any more things to talk about? Anything I missed that we'll probably discuss before we get out of here? Yeah, a few minutes. Y'all let me know. Anything you want my opinions on? Don't forget, next Sunday we're gonna talk about Black Cake. So I hope y'all watch the Hulu and watch it. I did a watch along already for like all episodes, so I don't think I will be watching it again. I'm just gonna make some notes and like compare notes with some people online. They a mess. They are a mess. They are a mess. Now who I really like it? I still like Mel. Mel is cool. Like I know people don't really care for her. I'm not no millimeter like that. But I feel like she's a very authentic to herself. She could be messy, yes, at times she can be, and she knows that. But I feel like a lot of stuff was done to her, and she has kind of move how she moves. When you got when you got things like this happen to you on national television, and this guy is continually trying to bash you, and then you got surrounded by people who are close to him more than you. Yes, you will move the way how you move, how she moves. So yes, at the filming, I'll rock with y'all asses because y'all not my friends like that. So when Kimmy was upset, oh, that's what got. When Kimmy was like, she did like, oh, well, I didn't get no invitation to mail. I didn't hit my phone. Like I was hoping that I would be there for the naming ceremony. I said, well, dude, you know. I mean, yes, her and Kimmy was so fine, but I said y'all was connected to someone who's close to him, so maybe she didn't want y'all to go back to him and make it a whole big mess, so she kept it cool. That she had the Fletchers. Do you think Kiki was the Mo? Now, why people made it seem like Kiki was the Mo? No, I don't think Kiki was no anymore. Kiki was Kiki, and she was herself. I think people feel like because Kiki was a family member, she shouldn't have acted the way she acted. And I said, no, why? She tell us the reasons why she acted. The way how Tisha acted, she should act, and more so should act the way how they acted towards her. So I'm not gonna sit here and act like that Kiki was all messed up and she was molding and she was put there to put things out there. I said no. At the end of the day, all this stuff was already out there anyway. And she didn't say nothing to put things out there. She didn't say nothing. She gave us no damage and evidence. The only thing she mainly say about the relationship in the cheating scandal when she talked about the threesome. Before that holiday party, all she said that they got information that had to look at their marriage. Something that we all know about. You did look at your marriage, girl. What the fuck? That wasn't even nothing to be sad about and pissed off about. So why are you talking about your cousin? She was in there, it's like that. So I don't think she was a mom. I feel like Kiki came in as a person who was a cousin who supposed to be in the show originally. Allegedly, that's what people were saying. That got her chance taken away from her because it was talked about that she was addiction. And at the time, she wasn't on addiction. She was clean already. But damage was already done. Now, I don't know if that's the reason why she was on the show, but I believe that probably was. And because of that, they feel like, they got over on the show and got picked over Kiki and Amin. So they feel like they kind of was better. And they're feeling themselves now lately. More so in Tisha. So no, Kiki came in as a person who she had a somewhat relationship with Tisha. They didn't really have a great family upbringing because they're pitted against each other. So that's what it stems from that. And we just get to see it played on television. Or something that's reality. Because as reality, I know everybody was making it seem like I'm being on freaking doing the most and trying to fight Kiki and say, oh, I would not do that to my family member. I said, some of y'all have family members right now y'all don't speak to. Some of y'all have family members right now y'all don't speak to. Don't even talk to each other. And some of y'all probably doing worse than Kiki did. Family members sleep with each other, man. Family members have secrets against each other, do all this craziness, foul things against your own sister or brother, or mother or father. Parents do wicked things to their children. Children do wicked things to their parents. Like some of y'all have families right now. Stuff happened to family members that you keep the secret of. Uncle Ray did something to freaking little Susie, and you'll keep that the secret the whole family knew, and then y'all blast Susie, making it like she was promiscuous and stuff like that. We seen this. So we're not gonna sit here and act like this is not reality. So no, she was no Mo. She was someone who came in, thought she could repair her relationship with Tisha, and realized that's not what happened. And for Tisha, who don't take accountability like she claims she does, and then realize her part of it and think that you and your husband was freaking was so responsible for Kiki gonna get recovery and stuff like that. So y'all feel like it was owed to y'all, and she's supposed to bow down. Bow down. No, she's not bowing down. And realized she wasn't doing that. Y'all upset and realized, oh, she's displaying the same behavior. She just that. I know she's on. I said, how you know? So that's your mentality. Y'all want her to stay in that place. And she's not staying in that place. And y'all can't take it. So when you ain't gonna be interested in y'all, because at the end of the day, I'm not here for Tisha. So I don't care what y'all say about her. Kiki did what she did as a parent. Was she's innocent? No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, I'm not gonna sit here and act like what she did was so out of pocket that is wrong. No, if family members are not getting along, and if family members don't get along, this is stuff that happens. This is what happens. They don't have no loyalty to each other. So Tisha didn't have no loyalty when she told her figure business to get on it before she got on the show. So she didn't have no loyalty when she came on and saying that she had to look at your marriage. Echo, be even. I don't care if it was 4 years ago or 14 years ago. You did what you did, and that's that. But look, y'all on television now thinking I'm still doing it. So how come family you are? Because you're upset. So I was on my little soap pop by Kiki and doing all this shit about. Anything else, y'all? Oh, y'all. But yes, don't forget, next Sunday we're gonna talk about Black Cake. So watch that show. We're gonna deep down. We're gonna talk about everything about upbringing, traditions, culture, lies, secrets, family dynamics. Oh, we're gonna talk about all that. So I hope y'all ready, because I'm ready to go deep down. Thank you, boo. Like that. And that's it. I'm caught up. So we're gonna resume our weekly reviews on Love and Marriage Huntsville, everything. If not, we'll see. Because tomorrow, it should be out. I should be home by then. So I'll do my live tomorrow around 9 o'clock. I know probably later on the evening, but I think most people will be home by that time and relax and settle. And okay. Because I remember going to dinner around 5 o'clock, so I should be home by 9 to talk about Married to Medicine, Potomac, and Bell Collective. So, hope y'all with me. If not, then I make it up during the week. Hey, may call out one of the days and make it up for y'all. So, we'll see, because I got some days left. Hey, y'all, what's going on? So, I'm done. Unless anything else to talk about. We're finished. But don't forget, I'll see the cash footage that everybody was talking about, and I'll see if I'll put it up this week. If not, stay tuned for anything else. I might want to do a social corner this week as well, because there was a lot of things that were happening that I wanted to talk about. So I might do a late night social corner. So y'all with me, y'all let me know. I'll probably do late Friday night or late Saturday night. We'll see. And let's talk about some topics we gotta discuss. And I think the future, I'm gonna bring back Are You Serious again? And that'll be like the short versions of the continue like different topics. It might be 1 or 2 topics on Are You Serious, and me lead the Mr. Social Corner for the live on Patreon, like that. So it's gonna be some topics I like that. But since no panel, I will be getting on to watch some. I do want to watch the interview of the Latavia or the CK. So if y'all with it, come in my Discord and we can watch that. And we gotta watch Bell Collective. Gotta watch Married to Medicine, Potomac. So I'll be on Discord a little bit. I gotta wait something to eat first and everything. So I appreciate y'all coming through and chatting with me and keeping me entertained. I've been talking like almost like close to 3 hours, so you gotta rest the voice. But I love to talk a little bit, especially when I get hyped. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all was entertained. Y'all enjoyed this Love and Marriage Huntsville. All about Love and Marriage Huntsville live. We got caught up. And don't say I didn't love y'all, because I was low-key done with Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's why I was like, ugh, I don't really care about it. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And stay tuned. Y'all know y'all can still contact me on Discord, on Instagram, on Twitter, and connect with me. And that's that. So chill over to Discord and chat with me over there, y'all, about some things. All right. Thank you, CM. Thank you, Country Conversation Diva D. Hope you see y'all more soon. And I will be checking your contact as well. It's going to be tough work, but if you push it through and be consistent, you'll get there. Hey, J-Dawg, Armani, everybody who's watching me in the bushes, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate the love. Ed Tracy, boo. Love everything. Hope y'all have a great rest of your Sunday. Enjoy. Be safe. And I'll talk to y'all later. Peace out.